there, and welcome to the semi-finale, or at least the build-up to it, for Duskfall. Enjoy.
You liver,
Yeah.
we're gonna die together.
I'm taking you out with me!
Where's the fucking whiskey?
It dies of heart attack.
As you're
Nice
cure
and hard.
woundsing yourself with your left hand and you're drinking with the right. You're like, let
Oh
me
my
die!
God.
That's just
I will
Umon
live
death.
forever.
I will drown my sorrows away.
Lesser restoration, cure wounds, lesser restoration, cure wounds.
Oh shit!
I
What
mean,
spill slots?
Honestly, that's how I imagine how Alma just does it.
Alright, welcome back to Duskfall. I think we're supposed to be playing a video game today.
I think we are supposed to be playing something.
Video game.
The video game. Here you go. I will stream the foundry. That's not my. Okay. I thought I was about to stream my DM layer. That would have been real awkward, considering I had just put something spoilers in.
That would be
It's
It's the
heckin'
entire Aston
bad.
dock.
It is
Don't-
not the
don't-
entire.
Don't worry,
Astronaut.
Portal. We have already had access to your notes this whole time.
You know all.
Yeah, we.
I know.
We know all the features.
No, you don't.
Have you seen my Radagast hack the server a while ago?
Yeah, I saw that. It was kind of a weird update. But welcome back. Who wants to do the recap this week? If anyone at all wants to take
Wait.
pleasure in doing that.
Did I hack a server?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did, but you forgot, so that's why we haven't benefited from it.
Mm,
Oh, that's fucked.
I mean, last session was chill vibes. Recovering. Radagast being fucking, I don't know, like Coomerman or some shit like that. In the streets. Like a fucking maniac. Leo started an entire party street.
Oh yeah, he was discount Batman, wasn't he?
Yeah. Fucking I'll be honest, is the most I remembered from last session was property damage, putting Dane in the fucking clown costume.
Dude, every day I wake up, I'm wearing a clown costume.
That's not a
Man.
costume.
You gotta put the oversized lizard in one as well. Radagast rolling that nat one on acrobatics falling on his face. That's honestly the
Wasn't-
extent of what I remember.
Was the Radagast like merging into the ground or something?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was running
he
away.
casted mold earth and fucking Leo talked to, let me get my fucking notes actually. Talked to that dwarf that
Kenson.
yeah, Kenson. And he was like, "Oh, so you know Radagast? Here, have this letter." I find Radagast. I want to give him the letter, but he keeps on running, and it's an exchange of fucking the command spell. Eventually, he casts mold earth. I break the earth, fucking slap the letter on his face, and then he just fucking goes into the earth. I bribed some guards, and me and Seventh went to visit Donnie's grave.
I think that Jane was Santa Claus.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Jane was Santa Claus.
Yeah. Jane was Santa Claus. Radagast revived the dead kid.
What's the Jane do? I don't remember. She definitely didn't just do that.
Yes. I love that little fucking squid plushie.
It's the best. I finally found one. I can like invert it, and it's got the cutest like grumpy face. It's the best.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yes.
hmm
It's literally like out of combat, smiley face, inverse it whenever you're in combat.
So we'll
Yeah.
begin a little bit after where we left off. Leo, well, having done his funeral rites again at Donnie's grave, Seventh watching quietly. It's time to go, to go back. Time's running out. You got stuff to do. The war ain't over yet.
What war? There is no war in Glaylor.
Damn, how'd you know?
Boss Inglay.
Passing Glay, indeed.
Fuck you.
There is no
Delay.
wall, he says, putting up a magical wall.
There is no war. Meanwhile, like there's fucking war cries behind them.
The war's myth.
Damn, I feel like this is like the scene from Bossing Say Now where
I
he
really?
does the Grumpy Squid, where like Ira is singing about his son, like Leaves from the Vine.
Oh god, that
Seventh, play Leaves from the Vine.
That fucking
That-
killed me. That Uncle Iroh scene, fuck. God, it's weird seeing fucking the effects. Let me. Okay. Yeah. I would. Nope.
Oh my god.
Oh
There you go.
no!
It
You
has been asked of me.
maniac.
It has
You
been asked of me.
fucker!
It has been asked of me. So,
Oh.
yeah, Seventh will play her instrument for you
Yo, check
as
this
we do
one
you
out.
final funeral rites. Visit the grave of an old friend.
Yeah.
Time to
I-
cry, you little bitch.
I was
God
not
damn
prepared
it.
for this. Ah! God damn it. Okay. Yeah. We'll just walk up to the grave. I don't remember. Did we made it?
What do you mean?
Yeah,
You don't remember
it was
the
a shitty
crazy
grave,
funeral?
Dick with a Dick and Paul signature on the tree.
Yeah.
The little sign that says "Here lies a forgotten hero."
Shitty.
There was a really great
Hey.
eulogy there too that you didn't mention.
Shane worked hard on that.
I know, but the signature. It's not that the
Uh,
signature is. It's just like it's cursed. The image is cursed.
It's like listen. It's basic like.
It's not my
blank
fault.
from-
That's what his parents named him.
The name is
like
Dick and
little
Paul.
like-
Balls, man.
I
it's
just
literally
wrote his
like the
name. That's
plank
all I did.
From Ed, Ed, and Eddie, you know, you know what I'm fucking talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah, that and just got like fucking dick and balls.
that's his name. Donnie.
That's his.
Dick and
That's
Balls.
his name, Donnie.
All
I'll
right.
be-
The dick
I'll
and
be
ball.
honest, is his parents really just never took a good look at how they fucking wrote his name.
Yeah. Anyway.
Leo is just gonna sit at the grave. He's gonna take out a little flask that he filled whilst he was making that fucking party street. And he's just gonna pour it out. And in his mind, he'll just give one last prayer to Boyd for good time's sake.
All right. You pray, and again, there is no answer.
Of course, there is no answer. Leo already expected this.
You are not well. You're in a place
Dude, I
where he
get-
can't reach you, and you know by your nature now, and the things you know that the faith that you had once is not the same. It's kind of like it feels a little bit hollow, but in the same way that doing something with an old friend feels hollow once it's gone. It's just like, oh, I remember these days, and like you remember your days running around fucking dodging church with the boys because you were bored out of your fucking mind, exploring the city and getting into trouble. It's like it signifies a lot for Leo, what his life was before everything here started, before the crux of their first real adventure turned into something that he could not return to the life before. And he had gone on expeditions, but he knew, and you know now, after everything, that there is no turning back. That crossroads to stay with Donnie and Mikey, to be their friend, to be able to help them and hang out with them and have good old days, that ended a long time ago. It's not really long in terms of months, but it's like the emotional journey here has been so exhausting and draining, and you know that they are still on the other side of a much larger gap, and it's not going to be the same hanging out with them. They're still your friends, or at least Mikey's still your friend. The other one's in a grave right now, which makes it kind of awkward. But you know that it's not going to be. It's just it's different. That's how life is. It changes. And Leo, let's go. And you feel a weight off your shoulders lighten as you say goodbye again. But this time, you know it's a more final one than the last time when you buried him.
Mhm.
That finale
Leo
kind of
will-
hangs over you for a moment. Yeah, continue.
Leo's gonna carve in, just in common, one last sentence on the fucking tree.
And another thing.
And then it's so it's here lies a forgotten hero, and then underneath it it's Gone but never forgotten.
All right.
Hold on. Paladins get their abilities right from following like their oath, which in your oath is to always remember, right? But you just called this guy a forgotten hero.
Because when he can't write Donnie's name, it's if it was written there, no one could read what it means.
Mhm.
It would look like chicken scratch.
Yeah.
That's why he writes a forgotten hero.
Okay.
And that was old text. That was already carved into it. It's just
Mhm.
a new line essentially. And Seventh kind of nods, feeling the solemnness, but she doesn't remember anything about this guy. She doesn't know the weight of the grief. You can tell that she can feel it in the way that you know when your friend is going through a real bad time, but you're also outside of it and you don't know what to say. And that's the kind
I
of
don't know what to say.
she's just playing her instrument because that's all she's got.
All she can do. Very, like very awkwardly, just staring, playing the instrument.
Just eyes closed, like is he on?
Don't look; it'll make it more awkward.
Yeah. And then you finish the final goodbye. You ready to go, Leo?
Right. Actually, if you could wait 10 minutes, I can make this a lot faster. I'm gonna cast Find Steed.
What steed would you like to summon, if any? Do you have any particular inclination, or just a horse?
Just a horse that looks like Donnie.
A horse face,
That's
Donnie.
so fun. Oh my god, it's the Joe Rogan transformation.
Yeah.
No.
Denied.
Oh.
I hate you.
That's where my mind went to like the midway point.
We can't have anything nice, can we?
It's like the Animorphs like picture, but it's only halfway through.
Yeah. Oh my god. That's
I'll do
horrible.
I'll do Celestial.
All right. You move to call forth a mount, and it's like a moment of meditation and silence, and the mist around you kind of flows out, obscuring the area for a couple of moments, and then you hear a soft footsteps. Dum, 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 dum. And your mount arrives in the form of a giant fuck off wolf with a silver pelt, and it kind of looks at you and it licks your face.
I'll give it some scritches.
He's a good boy. You see him kind of kick his back leg as his tail wags, and she goes, "Oh my, that's a big dog. Where did you get it?" Seven's sweating nervously.
Just like jazz hands, magic.
All right, as long as it doesn't bite, you can get on first. Sweating.
Leo can get on it and be like, "Come on."
Mm-hmm. You see her kind of like stiff, one leg over, hold on to you and go, "All right, let's go." And you run back into town. Boom. Finishing that loose end. Umon, you have been out in the town doing things, errands, mostly preparing. What does it look like now? As you fuck, bro, that's cursed.
I mean, I think Umon has been just on a bender for like the past 3 days or something.
Yeah.
Like absolutely just doing whatever he needs to do, like buying those stuffs I told you. Like looking for the diamond and whatever for Revivify. Like when he wakes up in the morning super hungover, and then after he does just one thing, like, oh, I've got this thing that I needed, okay, back to drinking.
Right. Joining
For
in.
for like 3 days he was
He's
he
just
was
fucking.
barely, like he was late to the they
The
all had to
meeting.
wait for him for
Mhm.
the
Teleportation.
teleport. Yeah.
It's been
And
He
then
would have
he like
100% been in the drinking competitions.
yeah, but like I mean, yeah.
with his hood up, just.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I
He
think
woke up one day with a hot dog champion belt.
yeah, there's a lot of crazy stuff that has happened. I've been thinking on some things that everyone has been up to this past 3 days.
Chaotic carousing.
And
By
yeah,
day, heroic figure. By night,
I think
absolute alcoholic.
absolute alcoholic. He definitely doesn't have a problem. Um, so yeah, I think at some point here in Wilson, like just like from everyone just like going around the city, like one of them will just find one just passed out on the street, vomit, like all over his fucking wolf belt.
And I think I know the perfect transition to that is Alexandria. As you were exploring the town that you recall pretty vaguely as the one of the second major like places of your life changed irrevocably. You just find Umon in like an alleyway down from where Radagast got stabbed. That you were just like, oh, I remember this alley. You just see Umon in the corner, just in a trash can.
That's true.
As you've been going about your preparations. What do you do when you see his fucking drunk ass passed out there? Oh no, did she go AFK? Is she muted?
I'm here. I'm here.
Okay.
What was that? Sorry.
That Alexander finds a drunk Umon in the fucking trash can, an alleyway down from where Radagast got stabbed.
Oh god. Why do bad things happen in this alley?
No, he's just drunk. That's all. Nothing bad. Well, nothing lethal.
I was gonna like tap him on the back and be like, good.
Just carry him home.
Yep.
Yep.
Super passed out.
You guys
Yeah,
all
I'm just gonna like fireman carry him basically.
I'm making your way
Amazing.
back to the base. Yeah, alright, 1 second. I'm gonna load that map up for you guys with helicopter blade noises. And let me add Umon and Alexandria as they enter the base proper.
Okay, we'll
Mm-hmm.
change the music.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
one moment.
please. These
One
hurts.
moment.
Please.
No. Feel the grief, because this is we haven't finished with the goodbyes yet.
No, it's not grief. It's repetitive terror at this point.
Okay, sorry.
Spain.
I'm turning it down.
All right, there you go.
It's so bad.
Listen, I can just hear every loop. I have the fucking scene of Uncle Iroh fucking
Yeah.
crying at his son's grave.
That's
that
the mood you should
hurts.
be feeling.
Well, no, because I have more I feel more sadness for Uncle Iroh than I feel for myself.
Exactly. That's important. I just need you to feel sad. I don't care how we get here.
I don't care how I have to do it.
I don't care
No,
how I
there's-
have to do it. You will weep.
I have to make you remember your sadness from your childhood through Avatar. I will.
If I have to dig up fucking trauma with your parents, I'll fucking do it.
If I have
bro.
to call your mom and ask,
Hey, guys,
ask
let's
her
put
what your
down the
childhood
shovel
bully's
for that
name
digging
was,
up
I
trauma.
will.
Put down the trauma
listen,
show.
I've never been more ashamed of my family. The moment when my fucking cousin said that Avatar: The Last Airbender was bad.
Oh, you killed him, right?
Yeah, you
Of
need a
course
new
I did.
family,
I
man.
smothered.
And Radagast, you're back. You
With
can't run from it.
airbending?
No, with a pillow.
No, with grief bending.
Wow.
just a
That
pillow.
was my fucking hands. He needed to feel it.
I made sure he felt it with my pillow. Put it on his throat, just stroking him with your hands.
No, with the
Oh,
piano
God.
wire. What do you think?
These
This is
hands,
this
man.
is
No,
the real world.
no. It's easy. So it's smothering, but I blasted Lease from the vibe. I did it.
Cry, weep for your demise.
I'm sorry I have to do this to you.
It's not personal, kid.
Or you said the forbidden sentence.
All right, you guys are in the
You're
base,
just terrible.
assembling your final mission. So back to the main map. If you guys would like to move over and just take a look, the main objective. I'll remind you all. The troops will be marching in the equivalent of like 2 or 3 days. The call has been put out to all of the people who would answer, and the forces that would rebel against the corrupt king are making their presence and their selves known and marching to Silver Keep. You guys are going to be included in that. You guys ended up deciding, from what I understand, to send a squad of your friends and people you know to open the outer gates for the army to go in, while you guys take the opportunity to sneak under the castle and go directly towards the snake's head to finish off Aston before the fight could get too brutal.
Yeah, it's kind of like separate into 3 groups essentially, where it's like our group, Elite Force number 1, we sneak underneath the tunnels and attack for that way. Elite Force number 2 is all of our badass NPC allies that we made a team of.
And the third force is the main army.
The third force is the main army, yeah, which is going to be lying in wait for the gate to be opened by the Elite Force 2.
As soon as the gates open, the storming begins, and then there is no turning back. It is do or die. So this is your last chance to do anything at all before you march to Silverkeep. And there you can say hi to the people who have answered your calls. Do a couple of roleplay scenes with any NPCs you want to say goodbye to or say anything to that have answered. And then it's in. We're in, and there's no way out. The point of no return has arrived. So if there's anything you would like to do, tell me now. I know I have to ask this because after this, it's no.
Listen, I have still a lot more family and friends to say goodbye to.
Yeah, but most of them are going to be there.
True, but still.
I don't know.
The last place where it's peaceful, at least.
For Umon is the thing I told you, portal.
Yep. You got your
That's
things. You're waiting.
Yep.
All right. And so we'll begin with the final scene, which is Leo saying goodbye to his mom's going, and his dad is going technically to be an information, an intelligence agent, and helping out.
He'd also probably say goodbye to Alma if she can find him or find her.
Roll me an investigation check.
Advantage, because
It's not loading.
Reload.
Right.
Insufficient to find where she is fucked off to, which is strange.
Jesus, fuck.
Yeah, no, that was a plot thread you missed. Dab. Anyway, where she is, you'll find out later. But she's not at her usual spots. As you kind of dig around, asking, people haven't seen her in a couple days. She seemingly dropped off the
she's
face of the
dead.
planet. No. But they all talk about that she said she remembered something that she has to do. Anyway, moving on. You go to your parents' house. The calm is there. It's, serene. Even after all the chaos of the siege, the crooked door has been fixed. Maybe an extra time since then. Probably some chaos. The windows have been replaced. The shed and the garden are cleaned up. But, it's hard to really get stuff growing in the short time you've been gone. In any way that signifies more of the fact that it's clean, everything's in order again, is pretty good. It feels homely. It feels like something that you have not had in a while.
Feels like my mom has been coping.
Yeah, she's been gardening. Yeah. What do you do?
Well, he'll walk up to the front door.
Stride up.
Seventh is not with me, right?
Correct. She would stay at base.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, he takes out his fucking keys and he'll knock and he'll open the door.
One moment, and then chink, 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 chink. As you open the door, you can see Kirsten is a couple of changes have happened inside the house since you were last here. First of all, there's now a wheelchair ramp up into the stairway. And you can see Kirsten is making his way down slowly, and he goes, "Hey, you're home." I would slide down the ramp, but just slowly goes down the ramp. Just look of shame, oh man, I would love to roll down this, but something happened.
Of course.
Up to no good. The house looks clean, almost immaculate. As he kind of rolls down, he's like, "Welcome." Well, come here. Come closer to me so I can hug you. Get here.
Leo,
My legs, I can't feel them.
Leo will leave out a chuckle and he'll fucking hug his dad.
Yeah, he death grips you. He's like, "I'll choke you out." Just kidding.
It's a guillotine.
Nah. Leo would also just fucking hug him very tightly.
You're back in town, which means, of course, that you've succeeded in your great adventures, right? That's why you're back, right? And like squid.
Hold on. Let me roll a deception check real quick. Because I want to freak him out a little bit first. Shit.
I'm gonna roll dad insight,
That insight.
dad's height, and he's gonna roll this at advantage because he knows his son. Yeah, he knows you. Say it anyway.
Well, I mean, if you didn't notice, it kind of points at the eye tattoos being
White.
completely white.
Yeah, I thought you. Well, I didn't want to presume it was a good thing or a bad thing. You never know. Hey, is that a scar across? You have. What happened to your eyes?
Is mom here?
No,
Just
she's-
whispers.
No, she's out. She's doing some errands for the house.
Okay, so
You're about to tell me
In,
some fucked up horror story, right?
yep.
Go, sit. I'm listening.
So in Seabury, we remember I told you the story of how we fought the
Yeah,
honor bound guard.
that dude,
Right.
the fuckface.
So yeah, so we fought him again, sort of. Points out like the first scar. Well, he blinded me the first time.
And you simply got better. Can I do that?
No.
Bop, bop. Trust me, I understand.
Hold on. I attempt to lay on hands and fucking cure his crippleness.
Denied. That's not enough. It's not the right spell. You can't cast that spell yet, bitch.
I can't cast a spell ever. That's a fucking 6th level spell.
Get fucked.
But,
Your dad's a cripple. Get fucked.
crippled by this. But I'll go. Well, I got blinded, and for a bit I really could not see. Well, sort of. It kind of points at like the 10-foot radius of just mist that follows him around. So basically, you know when you and mom read me a book about how snakes are able to.
You turned into a
That's-
snake?
No, I did turn into a fucking dinosaur though.
I feel like the same thing actually. Just one's bigger and has arms.
Weird. So I was able to sense within 10 feet. I'm still able to do that now. But after that, we fought a fucking dragon.
His eyes kind of raised like, I didn't know there were any still left in our kingdom.
Ashmorn. It was silver and it went quite mad. It actually pulls out like his fucking like 3K gold stash and like flops it on the table.
Oh my! I could have sworn that was just a myth. Oh my!
Nope.
And you fought it, and you killed
We
it.
fought it. We killed it. And we discovered a very old forge. Where well, the Ashblade was forged, if I'm right. There was
Interesting.
an old dwarf that helped me. Getting rid of my patron hurt a lot, but it
Well,
was worth
you're
it.
made of tougher stuff than that, man. It's in our blood. Wink.
Yeah. But you know when mom will be back?
Not till late. I do know that she heard the call for the siege and answered as she does. You know, nobody hurts her baby but her. And you know what I mean by that. She wouldn't hurt you, but it's like if anyone's gonna beat you, it's gonna be her.
It's gonna be her. I know. Then I guess I might as well have this conversation with you. As he kind of looks at him. How was, or I guess, who really was? How do you pronounce her name again? Suavana or?
You just say that. He just leans back and he goes, I never thought you'd ask this question. I mean, I kind of figured it would come one day, but you know, it's easy to forget.
It sure is.
No.
Your mother was a very
Oh.
good friend of ours. She adventured with us, kept us safe from dangers. Very strong-headed, strong of mind, a little bit brutish at times. And her husband was fantastic. A little bit more stay at home, but they were great. Well, they were family friends at the time. And he just kind of goes quiet for a moment. A long time ago, there was an accident. The foundations of part of where their home was built had collapsed in an earthquake. You were the only survivor.
Right.
It's funny, in a morbid way, how much you like exploring the indoors and caverns. Considering.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's when Henson brought me to the orphanage.
Right. It was part of the rescue crew. As soon as we found out, we couldn't let you go. Not like we had let them go. And we love you with our full hearts. You are our son. And don't ever think that it's a guilt of a friend that made us adopt you. We loved you for you. And we will always love you.
They will just smile and kind of just tap him on his snout. Like, I didn't know that, you dumbass, and just hug him
Hey,
again.
look! Oh, I can't feel my arms! Don't do this to me! Just kidding. She's getting preparations. I suppose you want to speak with her when she gets back, or are you intending on doing so from the position I heard that you are going to be, fighting again? Wink. Doing that, which I get to say my son committed regicide. That's a pretty rare thing.
Yeah, not a lot of dads can say that.
Yeah, my dad didn't kill anybody except insects, but your dad killed monsters, and now your son will know that his dad killed the king. Wink, wink.
Right. Also, I think he probably would have noticed.
Upgrades.
He probably would have noticed that one of the rings around his tusk, he took it off, and it's now basically his weapon around it. I gotta show you a cool trick.
Oh, more tricks, more shenanigans.
You know it. Otherwise,
Flick lightsaber.
Yeah. Great sword.
I mean, that's a lot less intimidating than the other one you did that with. Same trick, new style.
Same trick, new style, indeed. You know, once everything is over, I could really just use a gigantic drink with everyone.
Nah, I feel like everyone shares that feeling, especially your friend. Is his alcohol problem still rampant?
Yeah, Umon just
realizes, shit, where's Umon?
like, I honestly feel like if it's not acid that it'll kill him, it's probably just gonna be the alcohol poisoning.
I don't know. Do you think a king is stronger or his liver?
That's a very good question. We'll have to see about that.
Umon's liver is stronger. Canon.
And it just inside Umon's body, it's just 6-pack liver.
It's not a 6-pack, it's a fucking 12-pack. Like, it's got
It's a 12-pack of alcohol.
It's literally a 12-pack of fucking beer or some shit like that.
Alright. And you say goodbye to your dad, and Is there anything particular you want to say to your mother?
Basically, same stuff, and
Mm-hmm. She almost chokes you out in the hug, just for future reference.
I know, I guess that. At least
She gives
she's not
you a
breaking my
bandage.
ribs.
She
No.
gives you bandages for your eyes, for the wounds, for the scars. Completely. Nope. 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 Nope.
You know I can. You know what? I'll show it. Leo
Nope.
takes out a.
No, you just like you start moving your hands, and she's like, oh, just hugging you, just pinning you down, like, oh.
The moment she lets go of the fucking death
There is
grip,
no
Leo-
release.
Just you fucking wait. Leo will do the thing that horrifies her most.
Which is
Showing off how his lay on hands works by fucking like taking out a dagger. Like
you take out the
running
dagger, she just
across
slaps it out of you.
takes out another dagger.
And that's the exchange between you and your mother as a goodbye, wrestling over daggers and self-harm. God, fuck. Oh, that's terrible.
Do this all day.
Yeah. And for everyone else back in the base, your friends, the people you are going to say goodbye to, if anyone, aren't quite here yet. They're on their way to Silverkeep. And so you begin your march too. And we're in the end game now, baby. Boom, boom, boom. Let me change the music.
Oh God.
That's
Right.
fucking. I got fucking.
Whiplash.
One of my vertebrae got fucking snapped. What the fuck?
As you approach the gates of Silverkeep, you can see the town, the keep, has been fortified in a very malicious way. Like, it's so blatantly evilly designed. It's like there are spikes, towers. You see, like, the outer gates are, like, reinforced. The city hasn't changed too much.
Vagar fucking made it.
The city hasn't changed too much outside of those, like, outer reinforcements. You can tell the inner keep and the rest of the city are mostly the same, but you can see there have been changes. This place is a lot more dangerous. It is not... Whatever madness has taken, it has taken the whole place by storm. And you have a feeling Kellyan played a big part in these in the redecorations of a lot of this. You
It's
see
the man-child style of redecorating.
evil castle, yes. You see the
Smell
forces.
the bitch lingering on
You see the forces of three large groups coalescing at three different angles. From the northwest come the marching of the dwarven armor, the dwarven doom, 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 the forces of Ashmorn, those that you have saved and those that you have done so much other work for in revitalizing these spirits. You can see that fire of the fantastical celebrations, those days of serenity that you brought after some of the worst nightmares that they had ever had, has turned into a fire to take back their land, to take back their home, to take back what is theirs. And you can see it burns brightly in them, and they're just like, doom, doom, let's fucking go. They're ready and roaring to go. Down from Cerberus, you see the forces are much smaller, more mercenary bands. One certain Goliath, notably missing from the group. It seems more ragtag loose, led by not the leader of Cerberus, but by a young man in half plate, just exhausted, looks tired, with a long sword strapped across his back, his family blade, not with him, because someone else has it, and daringly leads the forces of Cerberus and Shellmeyer forward, having been the only person with actual
Can I interact with him at any point?
Yes, you may. With the only person with actual military experience from those two towns. And you see, amongst the crowd, Umon, there are some of the Nightweavers. Not too many that you recognize outside of Kieda and your brother, who walks with a limp and a staff, but he's here. They have come answering a call. Not all of them. You notice Cordenson doesn't seem to be here at the moment, but you can never tell when she's watching. Fuck off, bitch. But you do see above the marching column, there's a massive eagle soaring above, foom, foom, watching below. The forces are a lot smaller, much more condensed, and inside you can hear the buzz of energy of two small creatures with so much internalized excitement that they're just like, woo! Running,
Yeah.
despite the fucking horrific kind of lower vibes of those people and the forces assembling. Z and Goldwing rushing around, super excited to see their friends again and punch some villains in the face like true detectives. As well as their keeper, Talathan, who's just tired. Again, same, like, it's like him and Darren, like, looking at the troops first time. They are exhausted, and they're making their way towards Silverkeep. Their march, steady and firm, though their forces are a lot less organized. And last but not least, is the Guild Blades and your own forces gathered here from Wilsden. All of your allies that have practiced, trained, and lived in your shadow for long enough, that have decided to play their own part, their own role, arrive in full, like, matching outfit. Like, Blackclaw is not one to let utility be, like, overshadowed by flair, but there's a little bit of flair in there, like, you know, showing off in the organization and the manner in which the troops are equipped, the specialties of each unit, perfectly aligned. Like, this is very clearly the most army of the armies, because it has two people who are actually experienced in this role, filling as their heads. You see familiar faces amongst the crowd. You see, like, one woman in particular. She doesn't like armor, so Ragnar instead has a very much bigger wolf pelt on top of her now, on top of her first pelt, as a second coat, as she which marches on the side. You see some familiar faces in 7th, who is playing a battle ballad to get people's spirits up, to keep their momentum going, and so many other faces from Wills that you recognize, and some you don't. A good number of you don't, because they're people. So many people. And they've all answered the call, and you can see them gathering on the horizon of Silverkeep's castle. You and the 4th Scouts looking upon the ramparts as you arrive. Everybody that has answered the call has arrived.
Shane's gonna
and
glamour her armor into, like, similar armor to what Blackclaw has the troops wearing, but like an officer version of it, you know?
Yeah.
And everything. And she's trying to, like, look like she's like
in charge. Yeah.
Yeah.
It should be noted there is a 4th.
She's
group.
riding on her dog. She's riding on Moose, like he's a.
Yeah.
He's all decorated, you know?
Yeah, armored up.
Battle armored dog, yeah.
You see from the north a small squad of about 6 people move in the shadows, marching forward. And you don't recognize any of them any of them at a distance. And as they get closer, marching towards the forward scouting department, you notice that they are people you recognize. One of them is a tired-looking old woman who's just like, oh, fuck, my bones. They ain't as good as they used to be, who wields a staff and a very colorful cloak. Atop the leading, like, horse of their group is a man dressed in dark black, just full, like, you would think he's an edgelord. He's got the long hair. It's like, this is like someone Hans would vibe with, like, so on a deep and spiritual level. He looks kind of like a loser, but he has an intimidating presence about how he maneuvers forward and brings it forward. The survivors of Croton, few as they are, and they're not very strong, but they're because their home's fucked, but they're here. They heard, and those that could came. And it's not very many. Again, just the 6th. It's just like full armies marching from all the other sides. Croton, hi. It's a fucking party. Just like, hello. We're here to help.
One of them, Boulder Down or whatever her name
You don't
is.
recognize any of them as them. But you see that the leader of the troop, Gavin, kind of rides up to the troop, tilts his hat to Blackclaw, and looks at the rest of you. Is like, pleasure to meet you. Properly, I guess.
Yeah, hey.
Hey.
Are you making your voice deeper?
General Bond here.
No.
I have pretty good hearing.
It's a weird thing to say to somebody you just met for the first time.
He looks at you. The stories say that you're... Whatever. With your experience, Jane, you can roll me a Actually, no. Your feature allows it. As you see the way Gavin portrays himself, he's very inquisitive. Like you can see, he's picking. Like he's watch. His eyes are running over you, like watching what you do, how you move, how you act, very attentively. He's definitely a rogue, and you know him to be one of the other people to match Black Claw in his proficiency in running the crows. And he says, "An old friend of yours is here, but I'm gonna see what I can do with initial scouting, if any. I'm sure you got it covered, but I want to feel useful at least." And he fucking rides off, and you see the old lady goes, "God, he's got such an ego. Woo! Hey, yeah, you guys." And she motions to the party, to you all, and Jane in particular.
Hey,
Hi.
do you need candy?
What? Oh yeah, the wrinkles. I know it's only been a couple months, but come on, you don't have to rub it in. And you realize her outfit's the same. Her hat is a lot more disheveled now. But this is Ella if she aged like 20 years. And she's like,
Ella?
"Yeah, I had a run-in with a couple ghosts. It wasn't fun. I feel like an old lady."
You look like one.
Oh! Leans on her staff. You can't do that to me. How have you been hanging?
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm 20 years older. I'm gonna go find something to lay down on.
Yeah. Hey, you want a croissant?
You see her squint, process. Yes, I think I'll take one. She's only 40, by the way. She's just hamming it up.
All right, I'll just give her a croissant.
Okay, I'm back.
Good
Yeah,
days.
go take it easy for a second.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do in terms of helping. I'm much better as an information agent than I am fighting anybody. And she steps off towards the tent. And all of your forces are here. And one by one, I'll begin running down a list of who would you guys like to interact with first. And we'll start with the person at the very top of that list, unfortunately. Radagast, who do you want to speak to before? This is before the final thing. We're starting strong, boy.
Was the unfortunately necessary? Was that like?
Yes,
Yes.
it's super necessary.
You're going
unfortunately
first. You're
party,
going
man.
first.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Haven't seen my Radagast. You know, H is the first letter, so.
Yes. Let me go talk to Darren. Let me see if he's. Did I get my dad's name from the ice guy?
Yeah. Did you write it down?
Let me see. I think I did.
Good, because I wasn't going to
Sorry.
tell you again.
No. I hope I did. I feel like I was like, I have to write this one down. Sorry, I had to open up a different
Document.
web browser than I usually use.
Boundary flexing on you.
Fuck.
Did you forget about your data, guys?
All right.
No, Morkvain the Seventh.
All right, there you go. I'm glad he remembered and wrote it down. Yeah, you can approach Darren. Just walk up. You start marching towards him. You see Darren is like setting up the camp, motioning his troops. He just sees your armor and like he's not wearing a helmet. You see him grab his helmet, put it on.
What the fuck?
And that's all. And just like slightly raise the visor some.
This guy bullied the shit out of me. I feel like he might be doing it again.
Get him.
Dude, what the? It's unsettling.
He
Yeah.
He just doesn't want to see. He just like he's gonna pull it down so he can cry without you seeing it. You fucking tortured him for 8 hours in his dreams.
Oh right. I forgot about that. Slipped my mind.
You kind of
Oh
like,
yeah,
"What's up,
I'm
dude?"
the bully. Never mind.
I'm the bully now.
I forgot. I'm a huge asshole now.
I forgot I'm a horrible human being.
Dude, yeah, I did bully somebody and threatened somebody's wife. So,
Anyway,
yeah, then I'm gonna go up to him. I'm gonna ask him if he's heard of Morkvain the Seventh and you know how everything's been going, and if he's considered possibly any new unorthodox, probably would be a good way to say it, religions.
You kind of like approach and you like, yeah, he says Radagast, and you ask about Morthwing the Seventh. He goes, the rich noble from Silverkeep. He had a lot of people doing errands for him. No, I don't know if he's still alive or not, but last I heard, during the evacuation when we were out of town and stuff, didn't see him against any survivors. Why you asking?
That's my dad.
That explains a lot. Yeah. As for me, I'm in charge of this division of an army now. That happened. Wasn't ready for it. Happened.
Well,
And as for
you
religion,
know-
I have found God. Thank you.
which god?
No comment. I'm legally allowed not to disclose.
No, I'm a cleric. You have to tell me, actually.
Sorry, you're not.
I
You
just
don't
want
run
you to
my church.
understand
You
that-
don't run my church. So
I mean, I
confessions
I
are
don't-
between me and my priest. Sorry.
Okay, well, what church do you go to? Like, where is it then? If that's
I'm
how
not
it's gonna
gonna.
be.
I'm not gonna.
What?
look,
What if I
Radagast,
want to convert?
Do you?
Would you really
He
deny me
crosses.
the
He
pleasure of
crosses
turning
his
the
arms. Are you really gonna convert Radagast? 8
I
hours.
mean-
8 hours.
I've just been thinking, like maybe like taking a look at some other gods is okay, but like you have to tell me which one so I know if like it's really what I'm considering or not. Can I roll persuasion?
You can roll me a deception.
Oh my God.
Honestly, as it is.
All right. Well, if you really want to know, Shellmeyer has a church that recently was rebuilt. I mean, a lot of the old texts are gone, but
No, Radagast says fuck. I walk away. I'm not.
there it goes. Fuck! I should have fucking told him. I shouldn't have fucking told him. God
What
damn.
god was it? Portal.
He never got to say, so you'll never
Come
know.
on.
It doesn't matter. It's a Shellmeyer church, which means that we saved it, and it's the church that we saved. So I'm responsible for his newfound religion. You son of a bitch.
I'm so glad you caught that. Yeah. Who else would you like to say hello to, Radagast, in the army?
I don't know. I'm trying to like. I think I'm like kind of like pretending to like break the blade of death over my knee a little bit. I'm so pissed off.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you.
I'm sorry.
Sorry,
man.
I don't like you more than Thea, but like a lot.
That gets
You're
Wait,
my
say it
second.
again.
close.
You're my second love.
You
To his Lord, you're always by my side, like Thea, except not as cool as Thea.
I don't know. It's kind of cool though. I mean, like,
All right. If that's all, then we'll move down the
Um,
list. Oop.
no, I didn't get a chance to say goodbye. We're outside of Silverkeep, right?
Yeah, you guys are on the
Your
horizon.
mom did not
This
fuck
speech-
her way into some.
Yeah.
This-
My mom fuck her way into Silverkeep. I gotta ask.
She's not here.
Can I roll a D100 to see if she could though?
She's not here, Radagast.
Oh god.
All right, moving
just-
down the list then. If that's all. Last chance. All right,
Okay,
moving on.
you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we're going in order. You can do scenes with the
Yeah,
same
yeah.
NPCs. It would just be on your turn. Umon, who you saying bye to?
Yes. Okay.
I know
for-
one already, but
Yeah. Like before we approach, like as soon as I saw the eagle,
Mhm.
the big eagle you said,
Mhm.
I've been like looking at it like a long time to see if I recognize the person.
you can roll me an insight check.
Oh my god. Okay, get them out of the way. Get them out of the way.
You can't quite make out who it is from this distance and the way that they're flying, like you're saying, boom, boom, out of sight.
Yeah. Okay. Then I'll if I saw my brother and I'll
You know,
approach the
yep.
Nightweaver group
Mm-hmm.
and yeah I'll
Hooded. They've got some leathers. It's not much in terms of armor, but it's something. They seem pretty well equipped for at least a battle. You know, they know what they're doing. And you approach Kidda, just kind of you like start walking over. Kidda just fucking tackles you.
yeah
Into a hug.
yeah because yeah the whole thing.
As you're like spinning her, you can hear the slow. Your brother's like, "I'm on my way. Wait for me."
Take your time, old man.
He shakes his stick. I'll get you, youngin.
Old man yells at Cloud.
Yeah, and I'll like when he
Mhm.
like I'll wait for him.
Yeah.
And when he gets there, I'll like
You see that
um
some of the light in his eye has been restored, like Dane promised, but it's not all there. You know,
Okay.
you just like you've been through some real shit.
yeah.
And it's just like he nods at you.
I'll just like pull them into a hug, like hug them both at the same time. I'll just say, "Oh, yeah, it's so good to see ya. I really thought I would not see you before the
Yeah.
final battle."
Like, well, every opportunity we have to help, brother, we will do our best to pay it back. And Kira's just like, I told you I'd see you before it was over.
You did tell me. And I'll see you again after we deal with this king or whatever. I'm sure he's
You
a
fucking
pushover.
better.
Um. Well, I would say I would say something to you, but I'll save it until after the battle. Right? Take care, you two.
All right. And I do
And I'll
think
give
there's
one
someone else
last-
who would like to say hello.
Yep.
And they both look up
I'll-
to the sky and just like, though her landing might be rough, scatter! And your brother just limps forward. And Kira goes, your sister, well,
Yeah.
she doesn't like marching. Wink. And then moves to rejoin the crowd. And then from above, the fucking evil eagle dive bombs you.
I'll just stand my ground, just waiting for it.
Lands. She does not turn back, and she poses with her wings on her hips.
Yeah.
She looks
I'll-
down
I'll-
at you because she's bigger than you in eagle form.
I'll go and hug the fucking eagle. I don't care.
The wings wrap around you, pat you on the back.
Yeah.
You can feel.
After
Yeah. Yeah, you can
yeah,
feel.
after breaking the hug, I'll just look at her at the eagle eyes and say like, you're the strongest of us.
She gives you the middle finger with a feather. She points at you.
I'll like quickly like just pull out a feather,
Ah!
like, rip out a feather.
Blaster wings. You pulled out one of her hairs, you bastard. Crumple hair.
Take care. Take care of our brother and Kata.
Double thumbs up with wings.
Yeah. I'll just like a little scratch on the beak and
She slaps you on the
Yeah.
face with a wing.
God
As
damn
your
it.
response, and then boom,
Yep.
boom,
Takes
face.
out.
Back to the skies with her.
Hmm.
Fucking furry. In the distance, you can see the crowd of people are just like watching, and they just don't say shit. They're just like
Yeah.
not even gonna ask.
Mhm.
Uh.
Yeah, and I'll just like one last big hug to my brother and Kata,
Mhm.
and just I'll see you after the battle.
And they both nod. You can see Kayla's like smacking her fist, like she's been waiting for this. And something you notice now that she's getting ready for a fight, you can see from the back end of, like at the far end of the march, there are animals that are slowly moving through the grass, like a smaller army.
Okay.
And you can see
Yeah.
they're approaching, and she's like, "Yes, it's time."
As I see that, and just before I leave, I'll just look at her a little, like give a nod, like a face of surprise, and just say, show them what a night weaver can do.
Show them what we can do
Head off.
yourself.
Head off.
Boom. And as you're kind of like moving away, you hear brrrr, and fucking tackle from the leg from Z. She goes, "Hello."
Hey, little C, it's so good to see you.
Yeah, but it's not me you're looking for. It's him. And like you turn around, and then
Oh,
from
no.
out of her bag, Goldman tackles you as well. Bah! Hello, Guardian. How fares it?
Oh my god.
Hello, Goldwing. It's good to see you as well. How have you been, my friend?
Treacherous dangers that faced us. A sandwich thief. The loss of the salt. It has been treacherous. Not as treacherous
loss
as
of
your
the salt.
adventure, but we have discovered our own troubles and succeeded nonetheless. We will be here for this fight.
Yo, can we take him with us though?
It's-
Just in case he dies. I mean, just what if though? Like that'd be crazy, right?
No.
It
Goldwyn to
sounds
beat Aston over the head with
it sounds like you two have been really busy.
We solved all sorts of mysteries. kept up the good work, cleaned the house. I learned how to mop.
Oh, you learn how to mop. That's amazing.
Yeah, I broke a couple vases, but it's good.
All right, yeah, we all have a learning curve. Don't worry about it. See, but before you two detectives head off into the city and start
Hammer
kicking
stuff.
some ass,
Yeah.
I like kneel
Violence.
and like one hand on one of C's shoulders and one hand kind of like petting fucking Goldwing. Um, as I promised back in Shalemar, I have a gift for you two.
Is it a knife?
It's not a knife.
Good. I don't like knives. I got a hammer.
All right. And I'll for you Goldwing, and I'll pull out from my backpack, like a nice like wide brimmed fucking top hat. Yeah, like super
see
well
Goldwyn
made,
looks
just
at it?
velvet.
You see him start crying. He's like, just like the ladies. And you see him reach into his fur and he pulls out a little bow tie and puts it back on.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Then he puts the hat on and
Perfect.
he's like, I feel powerful. And he steps
I'll-
back and then he
I'll
gets
pull the hat
fucking butt. It's like, yes.
no.
The hat gets like longer.
Yes, it grows with him.
It is enchanted.
A little legged fucking bunny that's ripped. You see all of the troops shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And Goldman is, your power has been granted to me. Thank you, Guardian. And he stomp, stomp, stomp. As he goes, I don't know what got into him. He's been doing that a lot lately.
Yeah, I mean it's just fun see him have fun.
Yeah.
So
You
you
know,
know
punch a hole through somebody.
he's walked away.
Yeah, Goldwing walked into the crowd like, yes, this is my ultimate form.
Oh god.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
so
but-
cursed.
The bunny with the top hat, I love it.
And a bow
Um,
tie.
And a bow tie. And then
Swole as fuck.
I look to see and I see to her. And for you to see, and I'll pull out the
Sparkling
little
eyes.
yeah, like a little chain necklace. Nothing crazy. Just like golden and like some
got ripped.
some gems like sparkled. Like nothing crazy. Like it's not like a big gem or something.
She looks
But at the end of it, has a little like a bunny.
She
a
looks at
little
it.
figurine.
She grabs it and she goes, I love it. Thank you. I can't do any dramatic transformation, but thank you so much. And she like does a little pose to try to mimic Goldwyn. And
Yeah.
she puts it on. She goes, all right. I'm going to show those. What are they again? I don't remember, but they're armored dudes, right?
They are armor dudes, and see, just take care, okay?
Salute.
When the battle's over and we're back in Shelmar, I'll teach you how to shoot a bow, okay?
But that's lame. I have a hammer.
I can teach you some stuff with the hammer too.
Okay.
We'll see what we can do.
The young Ladrin walks away, spinning her hammer, just like, yes. I don't feel as powerful as Goldwing, but I'm excited. I got a gift. Got a gift. Got a gift. Got a gift.
Oh my goodness.
Oh god. The
Yeah.
world is a better place because I'm not able to fucking cast fly on her again.
That's it.
All
I'm rolling my Reaper Fate.
Both of them.
Yeah.
It's the only way to like just
second one?
kill Aston.
Oh boy,
Hey, those could be life saving
interesting.
or life ending. Anyway,
Well, I've been there.
Mm.
4 and 2 ain't bad.
Yeah, those could be pretty good.
All right, is that all, Umon? You said your goodbyes.
Yep. I mean, wait. Do we, by any chance, see what was his name? Fucking Oswald, the fucking wizard gnome.
He is not here.
God damn it. Okay.
Oswald is dead. You just haven't accepted
Nah.
it yet.
He's busy
No,
doing
no.
stuff.
I have.
He's
not
it's like the scene just
He's-
pans over to the
he's
woods like way north, and he's just painted with mud, just fighting the gnolls and like the brush.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Pretty accurate, yeah.
I
You burned my
honestly
tree.
expected-
Stab.
fucking
For the
dude,
tree!
Vietnam, but it's like every fucking Nolan existence versus this one like fucking
War wizard
gnome.
gnome.
I'd like to think that it's him and like a squabble of like woodland creatures. There's like some
Yep.
giant badgers and like some
Mhm.
boars and
He's
stuff
fighting
that
his
are
own
fighting
battle.
with him. Yeah.
It's like we're like a medieval fight, and he's like Vietnam over there.
Yeah.
The grass
He's, like,
starts
casting-
screaming.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, down the list we go. Next, Alexandria.
Mhm.
You see on the other army a buff Goldwing with a top hat
Oh my
and a
god.
bow tie walking around, just like marching, and all of the troops just shuffle away every time he gets closer. Uh, and you see Z hanging out with him, as well as Talathan in the distance. And you know, if you would like, you can go say goodbye.
What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make a little beeline for them, and as soon as I find Z, I'm just gonna throw my arms around her.
Yeah, you like turn. Z's like woo, and then she like hears footsteps. And she's like, "No, I'm supposed to." And you like tackle her in a hug, and she goes, "Oh, Lady
Yep.
Alexandria, I'm supposed to be the one hugging people from secret and stealth." Ah!
Well,
My
learn from
thing.
you.
Ah, I'll get you. I'll find you one day
Mm,
after this is all over.
After
She
this,
says.
yes.
After she says it very dramatically.
oh, I'll just hold on to her for a couple more moments, and then I'll kind of just give Goldwing a bit of a weird look, but still.
He
hug
looks
him.
down at you and he goes, "He kneels like the great lady. It is a pleasure to see you again."
Thank you. And she'll give a little curtsy, which looks really weird because she's so like not girly.
Yeah. Yes. We will defend these people with our honor and our strength for your name.
Hmm. She's trying so hard not to cry at the moment. She's trying to be a tough girl.
You think Goldwing's crying still?
Yep.
Found Goldwing. Hold on.
Oh no, it's gonna be cursed.
No.
Just human-sized bunny.
Oh my god, wait.
Not built
No,
enough.
no, no.
Goldwing has 22 strength. Yeah, the Bugs
Yeah.
Bunny one's accurate.
My god, what?
He does when
Stronger
he's in.
than me?
When he's in.
No.
That's the only thing he has.
What I posted is definitely it.
Yeah, the Bugs.
100%.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's more accurate. But that's all he had. Literally the 22 strength. Everything else is a 10 or an 8. He's only swole. He has no brain. Anyway. Yeah. Last but not least, Telethan approaches, kind of watching you hug silently. You can see that he is wiping his eyes slightly.
Oh
Straight
no.
face. And he goes, "Lady
If
Alexandria."
he cries, I'm gonna cry. Phil, well, Alex will walk over to him and just, no words, just the tightest hug out of the three that she's just given.
Light tears. Like, no, can't cry. back, and he just hugs you. It's so good to see that you're in good health.
She'll like pull back and like she'll have like watery eyes. She'll nod. She's got no words. She's
Just
it's
wipes her
feelings right
eyes
now.
with one of his napkins, like, "Gold petals don't cry, gold petals don't cry." I don't look anyway. Strong, be strong. It is so good to see you in good health, and I trust that you will handle this situation with the same ease you have handled everything up to this point without our help. You can see he's like, "Don't say you're useless, don't say you're useless," but oh man, you feel so useless right now.
Break down. Do it. Cry.
She started crying.
He's resisting with all his might.
She's like, she can't talk through the thing. She's like, she goes to speak and then it's a sob.
Just cry hugs.
After this though, she's gonna go find Dorian because the whole reason she was able to get out of Silver Cave in the first place was
Yeah.
because of him.
And he's waiting in in one of the main tents. You see him organizing like the people, motioning to the map, reminding some of the scouts which paths to take. And he hears your footsteps and he goes, one of the, and he kind of like closes the tent, leaves out. "It's a pleasure to see you. Ooh, are your eyes all right, Miss Gold Petal?" And he like gets a napkin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just thank you, and she like wipe her eyes. It's just goodbyes are emotional and they hurt.
I mean, you're going to succeed. Wink. So it's not really a goodbye, is it?
It's a good
Just
point.
see you later.
You should take a deep breath and she's like, okay, that's right, yes, it's see you later, it's not goodbye.
Right. We'll see each other after it's all over. I swear that.
I just wanted to say thank you though.
It's
When we first met, I wouldn't have gotten out of there if it wasn't for you, so.
it's my pleasure. I'm just doing what I think is right in a world that seems to turn upside down every other day.
Mm-hmm.
And the one I should be thanking is you for your work. You and your companions have done more than I have, but I don't shame myself for that. Your strengths are in defeating impossible odds, and mine are in tactics and planning and making sure you can go defy fate and punch things of unholy nature until they stop moving.
I am pretty good at that.
Your remarkable talent. He kind of looks at you. He's like, well, I'm not one for goodbyes. And it's not a goodbye, so awkwardly turns back into the town. Just like, keep your cool, Doran. The kids are looking. You have to look cool. Don't let them think you're
old man, and I love it.
All right. Is that all?
Yeah, that's it. Yep. She'll turn. She'll like just quietly say goodbye. Well, not goodbye. She'll be like, "See you later."
He waves.
Make her way out. That's all she's gonna do.
All right. Moving down. Leo. You've already said goodbye to your parents. You're gonna go. You're gonna go find Mikey. You see, Mikey is working in one of the information tents rather than like with the scouts and stuff. You see him just kind of returning, just working up a sweat, and he's like, "Oh, hey, sup? Didn't think I'd see you here." How's it going?
Well, I did not expect to see you.
Well, I can see from both eyes. And he lifts the eye patch. Can you?
Yes,
Mr.
and I can see
Icecar.
without.
You can see without your eyes? Bullshit.
Bruh, I fucking killed a dragon being
Bruh,
blind.
nah, don't even. We all know you
Don't
didn't kill
even.
it. I don't believe you. You probably had your friends stab it, but you, nah, no way, Chief.
If we weren't on a fucking battlefield,
All
I'd love
you
to
stab
fight
me?
you right now.
Yeah. What, you think I can't fight just because I've been scouting out wooden arrows? Think I won't go? I am kind of tired. Oh shit, he's got a sword. Okay, we won't throw hands. We won't throw hands today, but stay safe
Not
out there.
today, but
And he like extends a fist, and I mean it.
fucking fist bump it.
Remember? Hand wiggle.
Secret handshake.
Da-da-da-da-da. 7
Yeah,
different
for
maneuvers.
this. Fucking
course.
idiot.
I can't die. I'm immortal. Handshake.
A lot of things said
Hand wiggle.
that to me, and yet we killed it.
I don't believe you. Don't believe none of it. I'm the only one who's immortal here.
You have the right to stay ignorant.
True. I'm gonna
But
get a
know that
drink.
It won't help you when I fucking come for you.
Bet. See you. You better come after me, because I'm ready to throw hands. No swords, but I'll be ready to throw hands when you come back.
Well, oh yeah, sure, fucking gauntlet.
Alright, that's just cheating. Come on. It's against the spirit of
I'm
it.
sorry. This was my fucking coffee cup last day. Look at this.
Turns into mug. I'm not. Fuck it. I lose, I guess. You have a fucking portable coffee mug. It just shows up and then turns into a. Nah. Fuck this. Fuck this. It's not fair.
I'm fucking cycling through.
I get door
keep
duty
putting
and you
on.
get a fucking magical sword. Life is so unfair.
Oh, shut the fuck up. You didn't have to deal with the bullshit I had to deal with.
Yeah.
Little,
Potato, potato.
little Mr. Door Duty. Were you stuck with Hans?
Nah, they promoted Hans, which is what's really infuriating.
Oh. Why the fuck did they promote him?
Because he fucking. Did they not tell you this? So Hans, and like he starts detailing a story of what happened in Willesden. There's this story of like the upper guild platform was like getting swarmed with knights, and Hans like a fucking ninja just jumps down on top of a horde of them and just started fucking going crazy, spitting them using an axe, just going ballistic. Let all of his rage and his frustrations. He's like, I'm not just a Norman, just fucking cutting people down. He was really pent up about it.
Bitch.
I mean, they took his leg, but he said it was a worthwhile sacrifice to get away from the accursed doors. And, you know, I'm willing to trade a leg right now for a mechanical leg, so I don't have to stand at that fucking door. But, yeah, stay safe out there. I mean it.
Right. It
There-
also might be good for you to know that Kellyan's fucking 6 feet under.
Deserved. he walks out.
Alright,
See you
drinks
around.
after this.
For sure. Thumbs up.
Fucking-
Just
I'll fucking
Terminator.
beat you.
But anyway,
You can't drink for shit.
no final response.
He knows it's true.
It's true. Anyone else you'd like to say goodbye to?
Which other NPCs were there? I don't think I was.
Pretty much everybody.
Mm,
Ask one, and I'll tell you yes or
Alma?
no. She's not here.
okay.
She's one of the few who's not.
Okay. I guess no one really.
All right.
Maybe just the head nod, fucking Stewart.
You just see Stewart is like wiping his eyes. He looks at you. He gives you a thumbs up. Just like I got
Leo
you.
just smiles like, it's okay to cry.
Say you wanted me to trade out Phil for something though.
I said if you want, you can trade Phil out, but you're not gonna be able to get Phil inside the hole.
Yeah, that's fine.
Can I roll a persuasion check for Stewart? Of like,
For
it's
what?
okay to cry. You can let it go for a
He
little bit.
refuses to acknowledge this.
what do I have as optionally that I could like get instead of Phil?
Want a cape? I'll give you a cape.
Yep. Yeah, I'll take a cape. A
What
cloak
kind
of
of-
protection.
Yeah.
All
There you go.
reliable.
All reliable.
Now we match.
Hmm.
It's second. It's the one fucking Leo used, which I feel like Radagast will hate.
Hmm.
Oh,
All right. Last but not least, the one perhaps who's been waiting longest is Ra. Are you back?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Who would Jane, outside of the one you've already told me about, like to say goodbye to, if anything, or are you doing the watching the troops giving their commanders orders plan?
Well, I was gonna do that on the way here
Alright,
for
yeah.
our troops.
I'll have noted that
So,
into the participation
like,
of why
yeah.
they're so organized.
Yeah, like our troops on the way here, I would have, because I'm sure it would have been hours and hours and hours of travel. So
Mm-hmm.
watching the commanders, watching the troops themselves, passing on the information to the commanders, and kind of giving them my criticism, and I'm assuming they would listen, and
Yeah.
because of my achievements so far, or whatever, or at least I'd tell Blackclaw.
It's like if you don't
Um,
listen to me, I'll tattletale.
Yeah, I'm telling mom. But yeah, and then she does want to talk to Blackclaw, and I don't know who else she wants to talk to.
You don't have to say goodbye to too many people, but yeah, you find Blacklaw kind of getting dressed in an outfit you haven't seen her wear, which is a kind of like sleek battle. It's like it's glamored leather essentially, which looks pretty hard to spot. A lot of grays and silvers to match the environment, and you can see it shifting as she's putting it on. Heavy gloves, climbing gear. You see her like get a couple knives just across the belt that she puts over her coat. She looks at you. Oh, how's it going, Jane? Takes a seat on the grass.
It's good. I'm good. I'm ready. It's gonna be fine. Just gonna kill the king, and then it'll all be good after that, right?
Well, there's a whole bunch of paperwork, but yeah, it should be settled. The worst of it should be over. You've done fantastic work. A true agent of heroism.
She
And
just kind of blushes and like kind of looks down at the ground.
yeah, nobody knew you did any of it, but you did. They'll remember your name.
Maybe. It's
Most
okay if
likely.
not. I used to want that more.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's kind of fun when people don't know that you were there.
I understand that one. It's an old habit I curbed personally, but it was always fun sneaking up on people and pulling rank.
Well, I mean, I know we're gonna be fine, but if just saying, you know, when I was in the library and stuff, and after that and everything, like, I don't know. Thanks, I guess, you know.
Well, I didn't do anything. You did that survival training all on your own. Wink.
Yeah.
Independent. A survivor and a cool warrior. One of a kind. And I'm sure you'll get many more titles. They'll remember the name. Bond. Jane Bond.
I hope they do. Yeah.
You should get an alias. I've heard rumors of a mystical eclair. I wonder who they could be. No clue.
Yeah, when I did some stuff recently, I've been leaving little hints here and there. Who knows? Maybe that's.
So she does like
Yeah.
the parents at Christmas, like, oh my, kind of like, oh wow, look what Santa brought. You kind of like, I didn't know. Oh my, how clever. A fitting
yeah.
title, if any.
I'll leave one on the king's body for you.
I would prefer it on my desk.
Okay.
On your way back, of course. One way or another. Right.
And she is kind of confused by that, so like she doesn't. I understand what you mean by it. But
Yeah.
She's like,
Mhm.
she's gonna go up to her desk and put her calling card on it, and then walk out and say, "See you later."
See ya. She exhales. All right, and that's the final of the goodbyes, which means we move in to the next phase.
Well, I want to go see
Oh
the
wait,
dude.
yeah.
Oh,
One
you
more
wanna
thing.
I want to go see the guy
Darren.
who actually, yeah, Darren.
Okay. We'll get to you in a second, I guess. But after Darren, yeah, you can find Darren is just like, whew, sat kind of like in his commander's like area. He's not in his tent. There are actual people in his tent, and he's just sat there looking at the troops, just like going over the plan in his head, just like helmet off, just wiping his hair, like, oh my god. Ooh.
I'm gonna walk up. I'm gonna cast light on the sword, on the blade of the sword, and I'm gonna have Dawn in the other hand, so it's two glowing swords.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna walk up to him with them.
Oh my, is that? Hello there, Miss Glowing Sword Cat.
I don't believe we've met, Darren Lee.
That's very menacing. Are you here to assassinate me?
Oh no, no.
Okay.
And then she just kind of puts the sword, the Dawn, there. I don't know.
No, it's called Dawn. The blade
Okay,
is
yeah,
is
Dawn.
called Dawn. The
Yeah,
spirit's
Dawn like retracts, and she kind of lifts the other blade up, and then just like brings it down really quickly, dramatically, as she
Oh.
takes the light cantrip away from it, and then holds it up.
Oh, that's my sword.
Well, it's my sword technically. I stole it from you rightfully.
There's just a long moment, and he goes, "God damn it! At last, it was just stolen. Oh, thank God." Oh.
But I'll give it back to you because I guess it's been really helpful and stuff. But I have this really cool other sword now. Yeah.
Thank you so much for your kindness and generosity. And he just kind of like grabs the sword, and it's like, thank God, it's back. It's back.
Hey, I miss your dad.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
How's he doing? I haven't gotten to see him.
He's okay.
That's good. If you see him again, tell him I said hi. If I don't see him again for any particularly strange reason,
Okay.
thank you.
Yeah, sorry
Strange
for stealing
cat.
it and stuff. Maybe, possibly. I don't know if I'm really sorry, but I know it's yours and stuff. But you should have kept a better eye on it. That's what your dad said, at least when I told him. And then
you can just see the shame in his face, like, God damn it! My reputation
Yeah.
is ruined. My father's gonna scream. He's gonna just look at me disappointed. I'm doomed.
But if you really wanna, yeah, no, I gave it to you. It was all me.
It was a gift.
And
Yep.
here, and you can have it now.
I thank
So
you.
be grateful, and you are grateful because you said thank you 3 times. So that's good.
Mhm.
Don't die. Have that sword keep you from dying.
Thumbs up. It's like
Don't
small,
die.
awkward
Yes.
smile. Just don't die, forehead. Smile.
Okay.
Thumbs up. Do our best.
Yeah, here, have a croissant. See you later.
What the?
Oh, yeah,
I hope it's not poison.
Don't forget to have some milk too.
No. Why, thank you. Wait, where did you? And then you're gone. It's like, where did you get the milk from?
She disappears. It's
Yeah,
just that Batman thing.
Where'd the milk go?
And with the final goodbye said, we approach the ending of this first half before a bio break, which is Radagast. You wanted to say something?
Oh yes. I want to go and give Phil to the weakest looking soldier I can find.
Okay. You find
That's
a
it.
16-year-old boy shaking, but ready to fight as best as he can. He's not really built for this.
Can you walk the dog?
Yeah, I'll walk him in a bit.
Bathroom break in a minute, Maria.
I just want to be like, hey, you look lost. You know, is this your first war?
You say this and you go, yeah.
Ah, don't worry. Everybody gets scared the first time. Have you ever killed somebody before?
No.
I've known 3-year-olds who've killed people, so you're gonna be fine.
Concerned expression. Just, what the fuck?
Anyway, I'm here to give you this. You know, are you religious? Have you ever been at like a church camp or anything? You look a little.
Yeah, back home.
Oh yeah, what God do you worship?
Oh, I go to the Church of Azadin. It's a real nice place.
Well, consider not doing that anymore. Anyway, here's a giant robot that'll help keep you alive.
Thank you.
And then I give him Phil.
This would be a family heirloom that us would be
Okay.
able to find.
Okay, thank you for the amulet and the robot. You
You
said
go
his name
from
is
peasant
Phil.
to having a magical artifact.
Yeah, I might need him
Dear
back
God.
after the fight, but for right now he's not like, you know, just maybe use him to keep some of the, just, you know, I'll find you. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Ominous as fuck.
It isn't Radagast if it's not ominous in some
Okay.
way.
True.
I'm helping, but there's like ulterior motives.
Always. All right. Anything else before you guys begin the infiltration?
I take note of that guy's name and face.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
I'm not gonna tell you because you're not gonna remember.
I did
Tell me so I
make a
can write
couple
it down.
more
You
of the
fucking
drow
goober.
poisons. Drow.
Yeah, you got this. The reason I'm telling you you're not gonna remember is the very important thing, which is, trust me, the fight's gonna take your mind off of that guy for now. In the future, you can go hunting for him, but for now, it's unimportant.
Okay, fine. But you better put his name in it.
You better have a big ass fucking name.
You better have a long ass name and a cool
name-
ass backstory when I fucking
His name
come
is
find
just
you.
Carl.
Oh my god, no. It's like his name is Raylan and he has the exact same backstory as Radagast.
All right.
I'm gonna be the new island.
Anything else? Or are you guys ready to infiltrate?
I'm ready to
Ready.
rumble. My
Alright.
spells are prepped.
Bio break. Huh?
Yeah, ready.
Fire break.
Bio break, so I can go walk my dog, and then we're back on.
Alright.
Ready.
Be right back.
Yeah, Sam, I'll be right back real quick.
Well, you can unmute for a little bit. How you doing, Mo?
God.
Just God?
Does this work better? Yeah. Okay.
I forgot I changed my voice settings again.
Alright, it's fine.
I'm writing down my Power Ranger dream.
Oh my god. It's gonna be a vision that Carl has.
No, it's not. The kid's name is Radagast.
Radagast? Hmm. Hell yeah. I am ready to die. Is there a way to... No, not global. Fuck. Wrong thing.
I'm back.
Nice.
Welcome back, Roar.
Hey
Welcome
Mo,
back.
how you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm really sad about Cav. I really like Aspen.
Me
Like-
too, what the fuck? There's so much flavor in our party. Down the drain.
Like, we lost all of our flavor.
Now we have, okay, so now we have Yurik, who's like a fucking emo. Gemini, who's like got a stick up her ass.
Yeah.
Jarvan, who's a racist noble. Eldegard. Jarvan too.
Jarvan to Alexis
we got Val, who's a baby moron.
And Gwen, who's a
Gwen, who's a
crybaby.
fucking panic, like paranoid, crazy child, like just no experience in the world except for being a
Smart.
psychopath's apprentice. Yeah, so we
Yeah.
have like
We
no
lost all of
positive emotions really. That's what it is. It's like,
You lost the beacon of hope.
yeah, who's gonna be positive? I guess. I mean,
Gwen.
no, Gwen's
No.
whiny. It's sad. Yurik was definitely not positive last session.
Wait, so Cav may have to leave? Oh, hold on.
No, she is leaving, I think. She just said that. It's like 3 weeks in a row she's not gonna be able to play.
Third cancel in a row. Damn.
Well, yeah,
That's sad.
Val was being like really babyish to like when Gemini was trying to train him, and I was like, and Yurik was like,
Fuck off.
like,
I
you
was like, oh,
fucking
thank
child. Yurik
God.
went dad mode. Yurik went dad mode. He was just like, oh, I have to scold this child. And then Tyler was like, wait, is this in character? I'm like, yeah, dude. chill."
No, this is in character. This is in character.
Back, boys.
Let's,
Welcome back.
Nice.
Welcome back.
Oh!
All right, gamers. Everybody here?
Yep.
Roll call.
Mhm.
T.
Okay.
Nor.
Resident Upside Down Celebrity is here.
Mm-hmm. Nor, you there? You're muted.
Turns out he's sleeping.
Yeah, he fell
Mother,
asleep.
motherfucker. I'll kill him. And we'll just wait for him to come back, and then we'll
Just
continue.
no death saves for Rad, just straight up this. You go and bye.
I mean,
Eviscerated.
I'll just roll two
Yeah,
natural
death
ones.
saving throw.
Damn,
Ooh,
I wish I would.
Like first one at once, like I give him my 2. Ooh, okay. Second one.
The next one, I give you
him
my 4.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Third one, he rolls a nat 20, he gets up. Damn it! We almost had him.
You almost killed him.
Party just beats him
Almost
back
had
into
him in
death
the first
saves.
half, not gonna lie. God damn it. Alright.
I hope I almost die.
Me too.
I hope you all live,
Cool.
So too.
and then you get to come and join us.
Yeah, I know.
in the waiting room.
In
Yeah,
the
the
way
waiting
to-
It's the post game lobby.
Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah.
No, that doesn't work. God damn it.
Post game lobby.
Jane's gonna hang out with
Humphrey.
Humphrey all the time.
Vibing. You guys want the sad music back? Nah, we'll get some. We'll get something ambient.
80s synth pop.
I mean,
Oh,
yes.
Please, let's do 80 synth.
You
Just-
want 80
please,
synth?
please, let's do. Yeah.
Get me some 80 synth that you want to listen to, and I'll pop it in the waiting room while we wait.
Right, I'm on it.
Hey, Rap.
No, it doesn't.
Rap, what
God
does
damn
the
it.
headband of intellect bump your intelligence to?
I think
19.
19.
Oh, we are so getting that for my Umber Hulk. We were going to last session, and then we forgot to.
Amazing.
Look at
I
that
mean,
plus 13.
With
Nice.
advantage too. I can't get the sleight of hand to work. I don't think. Let me try it.
yeah,
Because it's really a plus 14. It doesn't do it. For some
Mhm. Yeah, I'm also trying to get Foundry to add my +5 to stealth as well.
Just add it as a skill specific thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying, but so for the special traits, it's only general like mods and stuff, or like global mods, and it's should be a passive effect, but it just says no to me, or I just don't know the right
Cause you you typed attribute stealth. You didn't actually.
some of the fucking attribute key. Oh, hold on.
Let me edit this for you. I thought you were honestly gonna play the Jeffrey Bezos song. Just
Nah,
so-
nah.
I was kind of hoping.
That's how much Bo Burnham I've been watching.
Deja vu. Did this
Hmm.
place before.
I don't know why it's not adding. One second. Let me just.
Yeah, I don't know why a sleight of hand check won't get changed by the Wells of the Array. It's weird.
Well,
Because in D&D Beyond, it's right.
let's see if I can figure this out.
The item ported over.
It's kind of funky sometimes with Foundry and D&D Beyond.
Oh well, we'll figure it out. Just
I'll just put it to expertise for now. manually, so it's plus 13, and just remember that I added 1 to that.
Damn, plus 14.
So your
Yeah, I
stealth,
have a plus-
your stealth would be plus 7. Just add a plus 5 too. We'll just
Yeah.
add the order
Like-
manually.
So that'd be like a 19.
All right, noted. Radagast, get back here. No,
Funnily
oh,
enough,
he's
Been
right.
back
Everyone-
for a second, yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Everyone's
Alright.
stuff is fucking uber boosted with me being what I am.
We're doing stealth.
I'm just fucking
shit,
rolling.
whoops.
to check
We're
stuff.
just testing some stuff out, attempting to see if
Mhm.
certain mods work.
All right, we'll use the jungle. We'll use the synth for now, until we start getting into stuff. All right, we begin. The forces make their motions. The army begins its kind of encampment, waiting. You send your friends, the list of which is a surprise to those who haven't been listening. And the first squad makes their way with you to the entrance underneath the keep. There's a very early diversion point where they slip past to one of the earlier diversions and to make it under the keep closer to the gate. But yours is directly closer to the far east. Alexandria, you have walked these tunnels before this path. It was the same escape route that Doran showed you when he found you. So it's back under the keep. And this time, it's different. The fences here are lacking, but the path feels different. Something has changed here. And as you walk further down these twisting, kind of narrow corridors, sneak, 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 like
Oh.
shimmy, shimmy, shimmy.
I can use my feature again. My background feature again. I'm back in my home city.
Making your way under. In this first section of the underside of Silverkeep. Yeah.
Are we already on the tunnels?
Yeah, it's not that hard to get into them from the angle because it's been hidden.
Yeah.
Okay,
you guys
so
are already
pass,
out of the way.
pass without a trace, out of the gate. Just yeah.
Okay.
Are these tunnels that Jane knows?
No.
Um,
They're deep
she
under the
doesn't?
castle. Yeah.
hmm.
They're on. That's why they're being revealed and them being opened by the path Doran had, and he hid because it doesn't seem any of them know the way out is here either, or at least it's not guarded, which is strange, but it's there. You make your way to the first part of the tunnel. Doom, doom, shimmy, shimmy. It's very claustrophobic. A lot of difficult terrain, but you guys manage it with a little bit of time, focus, doom, quietly
Yeah.
making your way
And
inside.
we're gonna be trying to be sneaky too if Umon's casting Grasp Without a Trace, so we are in enemy territory already. Even if it is tunnels we don't expect them to be in, just in case they are.
Yep. Right. Roll me your stealth checks.
Right.
With the plus 10.
Plus 15
Yeah,
total.
plus 15 total.
Okay.
36.
Good roll, but it's still super high.
Oh wait, I have this.
It's fine.
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, even
Look
with
at
the
that,
6,
32.
you still break the DC.
Still got a 21, right? I guess. Jesus. Yeah.
I got an 18 total with Pass Without Trace.
And plus
Yeah,
5, so
so
you're good.
Plus
You guys
5,
are set.
plus 10.
It's like the
that's
huddle.
28.
Huddle maneuver. Boom, 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 boom. And well, you're currently undetected as you move through the underside tunnels. The first room you come across is this one. As you walk down familiar paths, and you find a well, seemingly under the keep at the first kind of intersection, and it goes further back up beyond this point, but you can feel a powerful presence inside this place, or presence is more accurate.
How's my ring acting up?
And nothing so far.
Is there anything in my soul vision?
There are there are a lot of souls here, Radagast. This is like the surface tip of the kind of cauldron of souls below the city.
As we enter this room, I want to activate my Ring of Clarity.
Turn it
Just to have it out.
on. All right, noted.
He's just being sneaky.
So what's this Kool-Aid over here?
Are you gonna reach into it?
What can I see about it first?
With soul sight, it looks like a mass of souls, just amorphous. It doesn't seem individual.
Like the River of Styx in Hercules?
Yeah,
Smell
sort of.
it.
Okay.
It smells awful, like death and decay.
She gags a little bit and runs away.
Okay.
Comes onto Thea's shoulders.
Can I like
No.
can I like toss a rock in there?
Would you like to
Stick
talk
your
about it?
sword in there and
Yeah.
just suck it all up.
Can I go for it all?
Is that
Can
what
I
you
stick
wanna
my
do?
what can I roll like an Arcana or religion check to kind of see if I can get an idea what I think is gonna happen?
You may.
All right, what do you want me to roll?
You can roll me an Arcana or a Religion.
Okay, doesn't matter. They're both intelligence.
All right. Even with a 4, you're like, I stick the sword in the well of souls. Either one of two things happens that Radagast realizes that are the potential outcomes. These are the ones that you realize, by the way. Either your soul sucks it all up, or your sword sucks it all up, or your sword gets stuck in the river.
Ooh,
Oh my
Can I
high risk, high reward.
That's what Radagast thinks will happen.
I know.
But it seems so believable the way you say it.
Listen. If you lose the sword, you lose the fucking capstone ability.
Correct.
Can I get that in writing, by the way, that capstone ability?
I'll give it to you again. Yeah, sure. Let me go get it.
Did you ever send it to me?
I thought I did.
He is gonna place a hand over Rad's chest and be like, please don't put yourself in there or anything you own in there, please.
Okay. But technically, I don't own the sword. You know,
Yes, you do.
this is a borrowed sword. It's a
It's
gift.
inheritance. You were given
Okay.
it. It's yours.
Hey, Leo, what do you think? What do you think's with all this juice, huh?
I'm gonna cast Divine Sense.
Undeath reeks in this place. So potent. And there's something else you smell further. It's strange. Celestial in origin, but you can feel its presence even though you're so far away from it. You feel something, a place of power is here below the city, outside of just the soul well.
Smells
Can I make
gross,
any
Radagast.
sort of check to identify further?
You may try.
I would like to attempt.
There you go.
So what would I do?
You can roll me a charisma check.
Okay. 10.
Okay. You can't place where or when, but you know it's here. And perhaps it's a good thing, or something tells you it won't be. An eerie, ominous feeling.
Can I?
Mm.
All right. Let me ask you this
Leo-
part. Go ahead. Sorry. I'm just
Leo
thinking.
look at Radagast and just go, I don't think it's a good idea. Not when we're at a critical point.
Do we still have those soul jars?
Yeah.
We're not gonna do no.
Did we never did anything with this?
No. Well, you did the one
Ch-
experiment, but you didn't do anything with them after.
Damn. God, I want to touch the juice so bad.
No.
Touch
All
the
you do,
juice.
all you do is you put a glowing
Please.
river in front of your players, and bad things happen to themselves.
Can I
No.
dip? Okay, let me ask you this.
No.
I have a sickle. Can I like touch the juice? No, I
Are you
can't.
dipping
This
the
is
sickle in
obviously
the
this is
are you-
obviously what you want me to do. I'm
Are
not
you
doing
dipping-
it.
Yes.
This is not reverse psychology.
Touch the solo gas.
Don't encourage him.
No. I don't want the juice. This is obviously a map for some sort of trap, and it happens when I touch the juice. So I made it all blue and sparkly, knowing that's exactly the criteria I needed for me to touch the juice.
All right.
I'm good.
You move past the Will of Souls, feeling a pulse of its undeath and its magic. Boom, boom. Gathering like a call. And
Hold
in
on,
there,
hold on, hold on. Is this place somehow related to Darenick?
you can roll me a religion check if you'd like.
Could I roll
would
you a
like to
faith
investigate.
check?
No.
I would like to assist on his religion check.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. Well, he can roll
Who's
again.
Jesus.
Roll again?
Can I just take a look
Yeah.
around for any symbols or anything while he's doing that?
Yeah. You have no idea what this is, right? I guess. And you may roll me an investigation and advantage, Jane.
Well, do I recognize the juice, don't I?
Yeah, it's the soul juice that you came out of.
Yep. Yep. Just triple
is that?
checking. This is bad
Right, with a
news.
27 investigation, you find markings hidden, like in the writing on the sides of these stones on this arch. This whole place is covered in archaic runes of a language you don't understand, but it looks very, very potent, and it looks like it was done by someone who has done this time. It looks rote almost. The symbols are almost identical in their motions, like it's someone who's done this more than once.
Is it a language that I know?
Let me check your languages.
I'll point it out to the party.
Abyssal, Draconic, Orc.
No.
Dwarven, maybe.
Maybe Celestial?
Elvish Halfling?
Nope.
Comet? Nah, I didn't think so.
Oh, one of you has it.
Druidic? Gnomish?
I do point it out to
Alexandria,
everybody.
you can read these runes because
Yes.
they are in the carving of the deepest language of the old gods of the time before time.
Primordial.
No, deep speech.
Oh shit.
Yes!
Sketchy.
These runes, you can read them. It calls this place a well of souls, a gathering of the dead and the damned for dark. Well, it's dark because it's like in your mind that's what it would translate to. It's more like for potent necromantic abilities and rituals. Whatever's gathering this power it's something it's aware of things super old, super beyond, and you can barely recognize why you remember this from like flashbacks in your time in the library,
Yep.
things you read when you were in experiment still, just glimpses of it, and now it's just like his working, except this is where you saw AC's practice and working his way up into understanding what he was doing. This is the work of someone who has been at the top, the apex of that understanding for a long, long time.
Oh,
Court Magician.
thank God.
Sure.
I want to touch the juice so badly.
Don't
But
touch
this
the
place
juice.
is a place to gather souls, to pull them, vacuum them out from where they would rightfully belong.
What if we push Radagast into the juice?
I'm
Come
certainly.
on, let's
I was gonna say that's the wrong thing to tell Rad. He's gonna try and slap him.
Oh. We're not.
Okay.
This is
The
bad.
choice
Look,
is
I just
entirely
feel like
yours.
I just
Portal,
feel like
can I roll a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage to see if I fall into the pool?
Denied.
Porto, can I roll a dexterity saving throw normally to
God
see if
damn
I
it.
fall into the pool?
Denied.
Come on.
There's a stable edge.
Yeah.
Porto, can
you
I
don't
can I-
want to.
can I pray about this?
Are you gonna pray right here, right now?
Yeah.
Roll me a faith check. All of you see Radagast get on his knees and start fucking praying.
What's my faith score?
It's your wisdom plus your proficiency in this instance.
Okay, so that would be +7.
I'm gonna counter pray him.
Counter praying,
I'm
bro.
gonna be like, please, other 9 celestials, fuck over this guy right now.
Roll me
I'm
a
feeling it.
100, Jane.
Oh,
and
no.
Before you roll it, I'm gonna tell Mo the number. It has to be below that.
Gonna be like below 5.
Oh, it's definitely not below the number.
Yeah,
Yeah, you see Radagast start to pray. The blade on his side glows with power. You can feel the presence of souls and the energy untamed, raw here. But, Radagast, you don't feel that warmth, that anger inside you. Rather, you feel an emptiness. A void of all things. I need you to
I
roll
don't
me a
feel-
wisdom saving throw.
Alright.
God damn it. You fucking.
You do have the Paladin Save Aura bonus of +5, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is
Should be.
15, one second, 16. Alright, so you save from that effect. Okay. So, Radagast, you begin to pray to Darenic, and where there was warmth, there is now cold silence. It is almost draining how empty it feels, how unheard. Like, it feels like you're being smothered in silence, like you are being reminded of your worst memories, your worst hours, your darkest time, and there is no reprieve. Only those moments and yourself.
Yeah, I'm aware of what being alive is for Radagast, but like, what's the
I know.
negative?
I know, but it's because it's Radagast that you are able to pull yourself out because you realize once in your life that's not what you were thinking about a couple moments ago. And you can feel your shadow pull on you almost like the shadow of your past, your memories, the dark in your heart kind of waver. And you're like, nah, I'm a priest Darenic, bitch. I love being evil. And you, everyone else can
Awful
see.
evil.
Everyone else can see Radagast's shadow kind of splits for one moment and then reconnects.
Radagast, are you alright?
And now
Yeah,
that you have
I
seen
feel-
that, the rest of you see what has been hiding in this room, including Radagast, who is now aware of it. It looks like in the darkness, where the light doesn't shine from the glowing mass of water of souls, it's like there are thousands of small little hands reaching out, like claws, trying to grasp at you. And you see them for a couple of seconds before they fade back into the shadow, as if they were never there. Or perhaps they have always been.
are those the souls that are trapped here looking for some sort of purpose?
No.
Hey,
Are you sure? I can give them a
I'm certain.
purpose.
I
am-
start dragging Radagast back. I fucking.
Yeah, you guys gotta walk around it to get past.
Yeah.
So we could see them like literally coming out like towards us. Like,
Yeah,
around
like
us.
you could see them reaching out and then fade away into the shadows.
You can't find me,
from the
bitch.
shadow.
I feel like Jane would just like draw Dawn and like start swinging it around in circles around her.
Yeah, the light around you glows, banishing the shadows away, and you can feel that whatever was here in its presence hasn't left, and it's still keeping an eye on you, but it is not reaching out like it was moments ago.
Did
Question: Do those hands
Does
just kind of
this
stay
feel
at my
like-
fucking aura border?
Okay, does
They don't make it past the light, so they wouldn't have gotten close to your aura.
does this gross shadow shit? Does this feel like when I used disguise self for invisibility at all?
Yes.
Hmm. Okay, interesting.
Has been the whole time. You're finally gonna ask the question of where you got those powers. Thank God. I've been waiting.
I mean, they've been in the back of my mind, but I was just like, I guess I could just become a shadow sorcerer if this cleric thing doesn't work out.
All right. Would you guys like to move on?
wait, did Alex tell us that like this was the
I was
place
just
where
going
she
to say that I
was-
would have told you guys exactly
Okay.
that.
Okay, so I'm gonna say to the group. So wait, if this place is like full of necromancy shit, and
Oh, also the shadow.
Alex, sure, Alex and Alex was reborn from this, and this is under the keep.
She should be buff and goth.
Okay, let me finish, Radagast.
Sorry.
No worries. Don't you think? And this is and like I don't know much about this stuff, but just throwing it out there. Don't you think that maybe this has something to do with the king? Like maybe if we kill him, he will be reborn from this or something. I don't know.
Are you saying we should try
Don't
and
give Radic?
suck up
rat-
all these souls into my
No.
sword?
No.
Oh, right.
Just-
Immediately,
I'm
everyone's like, nope, nope.
I'm just
Take
saying
it from
maybe.
the one person here that's been in the Kool-Aid. Don't.
But I want the
Don't get
glitz.
lost in the sauce, Radagast.
Yeah. Don't
Not
get
a fun
lost in the
time.
salsa.
This
Um,
This is not the good sauce.
Jane's sword doesn't it force souls to move on though?
It could purify it, or Jane could try to purify it with the blade.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't want to risk Dawn though. Like Jane wouldn't try and risk Dawn.
I can
Would
try
you-
and dispel magic, maybe.
This
on
is
the- on the
souls.
well.
This isn't magic.
Yeah? No, there's magic runes gathering these souls here.
Oh well, let me just try the sword thing first, and then like
No,
if that doesn't work.
we're not.
I don't know, Radagast. I mean,
Okay,
I know,
okay.
I know you want to try stuff, but that's
It
pretty
just
dumb.
it
No,
just
no,
seems like
that
long term this might be like super helpful.
Radagast, we're not putting your sword in the fucking Kool-Aid.
What was that, Porto? Are you giving me a hint that I'm ignoring?
No.
Okay, sorry.
That would be really bad, I guess.
oh boy.
Oh boy.
So should I try to dispel it? See what happens.
What can
What
go
happens?
wrong?
Okay, Porto. What happens if I focus on like that? Not in like a negative aspect, right? But in an inquisitive aspect. What happens if I focus on like that negative, like space that exists within me?
Roll the wisdom saving throw.
You die.
God damn it.
Yeah, we're gonna be a man down.
You fucking dead.
Jesus Christ!
You gotta add
You
whatever
reached
that
out
thing
first
is
this
because
time.
you're next to.
The disease a little bit harder this time.
Is that so
You
with?
feel in your chest a kind of beating. Your heart hurts for a moment, and you feel empty, and then nothing. You don't feel anything. No guilt, no anger, no remorse, no rage.
Oh,
It's washed away.
I don't
There's
feel anything
only
right now.
the end. You feel devoid of all things, like a husk of a person. You guys see the shadow under Radagast splits again, and this time, as it splits, the little shadowy hands grasp out and rip his shadow away.
I'm gonna try and like cast, like I don't know, just.
You can roll me
Can I-
a.
Move.
If you guys want to interfere,
or
you have.
throw,
If you guys want to
Dawn.
interfere, you have to tell me how many of you are interfering, and roll me.
interfering.
Okay, you're
I'm doing
interfering.
I'm doing the
We're-
throw, like
Mhm.
over the shadow, not at
You're-
Radagast.
Yeah. Jane's interfering.
I'm also interfering. I
Okay. Umon, are you interfering?
So wait, the shadows are
the shadows
ripping-
just fucking ripped his soul.
They're trying to
Or
rip
are
his shadow
attempting
off.
to rip his shadow.
okay.
Is it? I don't think it's my soul.
Can
No.
I try and like with my interference kind of cast resistance on Radagast?
I'll take that as your Radagast roll a d4. The three of you, by the way, roll me. Jane, roll me an attack roll. Thea, you're pulling Radagast out, right?
Yes.
Okay. Roll me an
Why do
athletics
you roll
check,
so
and
bad?
I need you to roll me a
Athletics.
charisma check.
No clue.
Charisma check. Leo.
A
It
charisma
shouldn't
check or
be a
save?
+6 for Rising
Save.
Dawn. I don't know why it does that. It should be
Okay.
a +10.
Thank
So
you.
that
You
should be a 19.
Why is
That's
it-
a 13 for my athletics.
Okay.
What were you gonna say, Portal?
Yeah, charisma
Yeah.
save. I'm just gonna see why the Rising Dawn isn't.
I'm devoid of all like fear and hesitation
not
now,
marked-
right?
Not marked as proficient. All things. All right, that total is, well, sufficient. You together, the three of you, in this moment, snap hesitation. Boom, the light of dawn pulling back. You see the shadows start to recoil. Leo just forcing his presence outward, knowing something is there, watching like a predator waiting. And Thea just yanks Radagast at the last moment. You see parts of his shadow are still pulled away, but Radagast remains, for now, in control of most of his self. You feel your emotions rushing back in like a negative wave, crashing, and you can feel something, Leo, a memory, not your own. Everybody's a puppet,
Is it that?
willing
Is it?
or not.
Is it that which hides in the dark?
No, it's something
Portal.
much worse. And it's not even reaching out right now. It's just someone's phoning it up. So
It's Is it Big D?
you can roll a religion check.
Love to.
Or actually, no,
any-
in this one it would be history.
Ooh, nice. Would it be with any advantage due to the?
You can make this check because
Okay.
you're allowed
Fair.
to make it.
Listen, I'm just trying to get.
Give me a pain. You keep Radagast alive. With a 16, you don't remember, but you don't remember the clarity, but you recently went back into your own memories, the vision that you had not a couple weeks at this point, but not forever ago, and it comes clear. Whatever's here, and then another realization kicks in, further below, that other presence. and you can feel a familiar calling. Want to have tea at the garden? Come on, just you and me. Garanek spoke to his sister once, those same words, and you can hear them echoed in your mind. But it's not the god of death that's waiting. Anyway, continuing on into the castle, you have two paths in front. You have two paths in front of you. There is the path up into the keep and lower prison, and then there's a path further down that seems revealed from, like, as you walk up, you see in the shadows a small kind of like broken door leading to a path further down.
So we're not gonna do anything about this thing.
What can you do?
I could try to dispel it or something.
It
Umon?
ripped a piece of me away. I think it's not that there's something there. It's like a lack of something that now exists.
Right, but you're kind of sort of weak, right? So.
Umon,
Me?
don't.
So we're just gonna leave this here. We're not gonna do anything about
Umon?
this.
Leo just walks up.
I mean, I'll put my sword in the juice. You don't
I'll
have to tell me.
fucking-
No.
I
Don't
will-
don't put your sword in the juice. Wait.
Can I
What do
run
you
up
want,
to him and just
Leo?
like yank his shirt so
Yeah.
hard he like
Just pull him up.
comes with me, please?
Yes, sorry.
We are not touching the juice.
Okay, I won't touch the juice. While you're looking, at the very least, I can promise you that much. I don't want to disappoint you. However, I do not make the best decisions away from you.
I know.
And it's not like your
I know.
responsibility to keep me in check, but I like,
All right.
Can I like pick him up? I'm willing to
Yeah.
do a contested roll for this. Can I just
I don't think he's
again
resisting.
fireman carry him?
Yeah, he's not resisting.
yeah, there's no way
Okay,
I'm
well then that's what I'm doing.
Leo,
I mean,
He
no.
doesn't go anywhere near it.
Leo, just go. Listen. I know what you want to do, and all I can tell you is that is a horrible idea. Because whatever is down there, he kind of looks at his eye tattoos. It may not be them, but it is very, very connected.
Again, two paths lay before you. One to the upper side of the keep, another further down. A challenge, an invitation to have tea in the garden.
Portal.
Yeah,
Is there stuff splashed all over the ground around here?
Yeah.
Like
it's
miniature?
light
I
fluorescence. It does.
Does
It seems most-
Dawn, like if I like wave Dawn over it, like drawn, like what does it do?
the sword reflects the light, or the liquid reflects the light off. It doesn't seem like they are. If you are going to try to purify it, you have to do all of it in one go because it is one entity of souls merged together from thousands of smaller ones.
Oh, is this the? Oh,
Okay,
this is a
break
big
it
part of
apart
the
like
soul
it-
conglomerate.
This
Like,
is the
like
soul
Jane just
conglomerate.
saw it try to rip apart
I'll clarify.
Radagast.
The
if
souls
she's
didn't do
trying
that.
to do that.
Oh, okay. The souls didn't reach out to grab Radagast. The shadows did.
Well, either way, she's trying to do that to these souls now. She's like, wanna
Roll
rip
me
you
a
apart.
charisma check, please. No, roll
What are you
for
trying
the
to do?
souls.
Do I see Jane using her sword on the juice?
You see her draw Jane using the light.
She's gonna
Roll the
stab the
check.
Kool-Aid.
You, the light glows. Oh, I didn't mean to select you. The light glows strong, and then you like hover it over the massive souls, and you hear wailing, cries, agony, anguish. The negativity is far, far too prevalent, too strong, and as you're kind of like burning the light, you feel there is one source grander than it all. A man lost in his own mind, lost in his own dreams of a better world. And you can feel him connected to this in the same way that you are connected to your blade. It's not a well of power so much as it is, this is his own anguish magnified thousands of times over. And he will continue to make it grow until he has what he wants. You realize this is the plan that Aston has concocted. There's something that he wants more than anything, and he needs to, or at least he has chosen to inflict agony and pain upon others to have it back.
It's being so near to the freaking juice having any sort of effect on Alex.
No, because you completed your own character arc. You became whole when you accepted yourself. If you hadn't done that,
Yep, cool.
yes. but
Yeah, you'd be in
you
Big
are
trouble.
quickly.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Leo is gonna summon the sword and longsword
Mm-hmm.
so he can sword and shield. Now, if
He
it comes
touches
to
the keys.
anguish and agony, is the name I said right?
No.
No. Oh, boy.
No. This is
Oh.
just a well of souls of pain. And again, I'll ask you a third time: up or down? Which path are you
I
taking?
know. I think.
There is an invitation.
Which way's the river flowing?
Down.
I say we go down.
Wonder what happens if I cast daylight inside of that pool right there.
I think we want.
Would Jane
No.
relay what she feels about the pool?
Yeah, she would. But very like not. I don't know. Wouldn't be very clear.
You're casting data on the fucking thing?
No.
Okay.
Just saying, what if I did?
I mean, you can try stuff.
I put a pool in front of the players. The players, damn, this is a tough puzzle.
this is the fucking.
No, it's not a.
I know. I know.
It's not a
It's-
puzzle, right? I just
it
wanna
is
make
a
sure we're
puzzle.
doing What? This is a puzzle?
Yeah,
Kinda.
there's a right
That's even
answer, and a
worse.
bad answer, and a medium answer.
Okay, so the good answer, and it's
All of them have different results. I'm not gonna tell you what they are. You're gonna have to figure it out. You're gonna have to choose what you do. It's a choice.
I wanna ask the twins,
Mm,
Vesper
that's
and Aurora. I'm gonna be like, hey,
yep.
what do you think I should do? Should I throw a fireball in that? Should I throw a daylight in it? Should I leave it alone? Do you
Should
want me to
Radagast do something
you
with it?
stab it with you guys? Like,
It
no,
feels
should,
like
should I stab Radagast? I mean, what should I do here?
It feels like this place is one of loss and sorrow, but it's twisted. That thing in the dark, it's watching us, nabbing at us like the enemies of old that we know are tales from our mother. Right. If I had to guess, and I'm a very accurate guesser, pushes his non-existent glasses up his nose, Rester goes, well, it's most likely, as you already noticed, connected to its perpetrator. And if there's any man who would know who that is, it's the one we seek to put down. Perhaps we shouldn't handle this quite just yet. That would be reckless if we don't know the whole tale.
Good point. So we go up.
That is our suggestion. One vote up, one vote down. 3 more votes.
Vote up.
That's 2-1.
Up.
That's 3.
All right, up it is.
All right. You have chosen wisely. As you shine up and take a step up, you see that path is consumed with shadow, and you hear a "Nobody comes to drink tea with me anymore. Oh well." And you can hear the rumbling of the earth, and the pathway seems to be filled with rubble. There is no turning back now.
Jane's just like, tea's gross, drink chocolate milk.
Do we have any indication that this path up will lead us like straight to the king?
It will lead you to the prison side of the keep, which I will start showing you to the more cavernous sections of it, and then you can make your way into the outer courtyard and then into the inner courtyard.
Okay.
All right. You walk, feeling hollow and different after that exchange, but you know you have chosen a path that will not lead to your demise. One that will not lead you facing against the darkness of fate yet. And as you step forward, you find yourselves in a familiar set of tunnels for you, Jane. The underground of the city. Easy with your skills and your talents. You bypass any minor securities placed. There doesn't seem to be many. It seems almost like an open invitation. What should be down here guards. If there was any you start to realize like the reason this place isn't guarded is because they do not have the manpower. They don't have the strength. They don't have the order anymore. It has fallen apart by your workings.
Get wrecked.
Get wrecked. And you
Get wrecked?
through the underside of the thing, undetected, bypassing the very few traps that lie because they're pretty mundane. They're just like little things that Jane, alone with her passives, can unmake and just move past. It's pretty easy, pretty simple, almost comfortable in your own element as you reach one of the precipices, which is a ladder up into a room that will lead you into the outer courtyard.
And is there a bonfire
Before,
in this room?
No,
yeah.
Can I look at some souls?
you look. Mm-hmm. What would you guys like to do before you go up? Anything at all?
Just before going into the courtyard or whatever, I'll like pull the 3 things out of my bag of tricks.
Mm-hmm. Roll 'em.
Have the animals ready. That's a 4, which is a. Mine was the rust one, right?
Yeah.
A goat. Okay.
He's back.
Amazing.
Then an 8, which is pretty good, which is a brown bear.
Oh, brown.
Oh. What are we gonna name a trinket?
And then the last one is a 7, which is a lion.
Aston Martin.
Let's go.
Aston
pull-
Martin.
You pull the
The
boys
real
out.
Aston.
You pull the boys out. There's a ladder in the way, Umon.
I'll
So-
like we're pretty strong. We can
So we
chuck them
got
up.
Aston Martin, Crackhorn.
Nah, his name's not Crackhorn.
Now
It's
it
full
is.
horn.
Nope. His name is Castro.
All
His
right,
name is
Castro.
Castro. The
Ah.
goat.
Is the
This
bear
is the
named
brown bear.
Fidel?
Is his first name Fidel?
I will not elaborate. And then the brown bear is just called Pooh. Yeah, it's called Pooh. Fuck it.
All right.
Did he just throw down a bag of tricks?
Yeah.
Can I throw my 3 too?
Dude,
Sure.
the same. Yeah. Let's have a million fucking things.
Oh my god. If it's 3, can't you just roll like 98?
Yeah, I think so.
And then
No, I can roll 3d8, I think.
Just roll 3d8 and see what they have. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sitting here just like they're at the save point and they're just like setting up all their summons, all their buffs, and then they're gonna get in the cutscene and they'll be like, all my buffs were out.
Well, we're
Preemptive
not
buffing.
buffing except
I
for
know.
summoning these things.
Alright.
I know. I'm just messing with you guys.
Yeah.
So for me,
I
that
know.
would
I thought
be.
about that though.
I got a badger,
Mm-hmm.
a weasel, and a giant badger.
Perfect. Perfect.
perfect.
Alright.
So perfect.
You start helping
It
these
really
animals
shows
up
just
to the
what
upper
sort
path.
of rat you are.
Whoop, whoop, hip. It's like a conga line of animals as you make your way up, and you can see that the door is locked on this side.
Can I
Open
unlock it or
sesame.
try?
You may use your lock picking tool proficiency for the second time in this campaign.
I know. Would it just be sleight of hand?
Yeah. Mhm.
Pretty much because it's
Yeah.
the gloves do that for lockpicking.
Yep.
Alright.
Plus
So
one,
it's actually a
20.
26.
Yeah, you just and it's actually pretty intense locking mechanism. You see Jane just magic hand the fucking lock away. And you know lockpicking lawyer? It's like, look at this. This is how we're gonna pick it. 30 seconds later, ta-da.
Oh my god.
She's got these new like fingerless gloves on, like these thief gloves that are like kind of glow while she's working.
Mm-hmm. All right.
How much time has passed since we entered?
Well,
this
no,
game?
they don't glow because that would give them away.
It's been the big thing is the longest thing that was there was like the 15 minutes you spent arguing in the fucking pit for souls, but your pass without a trace is running out. Though you could recast it, but every resource used here is one. You know.
It saved you, baby.
I will not recast it.
All right. Are you opening the door?
Yeah, Jane's at the door.
I mean, Jane unlocks it, backs up, and kind of gestures to it, like on you. She's not going in
Open the
first.
door.
She
You're
kind
gonna
of.
open the door.
Yes.
You step out into the courtyard, pulling it open, kind of like head poking out, and you notice something. It's empty. The castle, its outer defenses, empty. The banisters on the walls are empty. This whole place feels devoid of people, of presence. And you see, sat in a stool, spitting in place, is a man who has lost himself, or at least, if you could call him a man. His form has shifted since you have last seen him, and he chuckles madly, lost in his own memories of a life never lived. An old friend says hello as he sees you open the door, and he says, "They're here!" Welcome. We've been waiting. Come on, come in. Come on out. You can see madness has taken it. The once complete, almost mannequin-like form shifted into something more humanoid. Twisted, really. Come on out.
Yeah, let's go.
Alright. You guys step out into the courtyard?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yes.
You all step out into the courtyard, all of your animals, until and he goes, It's been so long since I've seen you. How long? How long? How long has it been? Oh well, you've arrived. He's waiting for you. He's waiting for you. He's waiting for all of us, really. You can see madness has taken this man in full.
Damn.
Can you say anything to him?
I'm just looking at this man.
Yeah, he's just spinning in his fucking stool like a psychopath.
Jane's just trying to like hide. Just stay quiet.
In the shadows.
So,
She's slinking around.
Now that you have soul
like a
sight,
tiger stalking prey.
by the
Huh?
way, now that you have soul sight, Radagast, you can see the court magician does not have a soul.
okay, that sucks. Hey, you don't have a soul.
Why would I? I'm a puppet like everybody else, though more so than some.
Can we give him a soul?
Are you going to try?
Why do we not? Let's not.
Well, what if that's like the only thing he needs to get better?
Better?
Not.
Better? I betrayed her promise. I lied. I tricked. I stole. I did everything that she warned me not to do. And then I fell further and further away from her teachings. And you asked me to get better?
Well, to be fair, you know, everybody makes mistakes. We can't really hold that against everyone forever.
He twitches.
Lawful evil, by the way.
Get better? Make mistakes? Perhaps if you said something wrong, made an accident, tripped. I have brought back ancient monsters. I have broken the promises I made. I have unleashed the darkest horrors of mankind.
I mean, you can
And
always
you say-
atone for your sins by trying to, becoming a little less crazy and maybe helping us out.
Help you out. Help you out. How do you intend... You see him grab at his chest. No. In his eyes, one eye, you see a kind of moment. Roll me a persuasion check.
Me?
Yes. You.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You're the one
Nice
reaching out.
instrument anyway.
You want to assist, Leo? Are you gonna try to help him?
I'll take a luck point on this one. I'll try another roll.
Are you sure?
Yeah, the thing is, I for some reason can't roll over a 5.
Just
Yeah.
Because
hold
Leo,
on.
Leo would give you advantage first.
Yeah.
Okay.
So roll of advantage first.
Leo, give like a thumbs up behind me.
That succeeds. You see the court magician looks at you in the eyes, Radagast, and he goes, "Damnation awaits everyone, right?" And he stands up from his stool, including myself. You see a spell wisps in his hand. He goes, "So why be afraid, right? Madness is eternal. Death, it awaits us all.
I mean,
Why
some of us.
be
Why not go down in
afraid?
a blaze?
And you see him stick his hand that glows in his own fucking chest, and he rips his heart out. And you see that it is not a heart; it is a mechanical kind of core, almost, that whirs and whizzes with magic. And he goes, "Forgive me, my lady." And he crushes it, and you see shadows from within his mechanical body flash out. And he goes, "I will buy you one moment. That is all I can afford." And then he falls down dead. An old puppet, gone, empty, and you see its body shudders, and it stays still for a moment. What do you do?
Damn, we killed the core magician, guys. Good job. High fives all around.
Right.
Stupid idiot believed everything I said. What a fucking
that
moron.
that was way easier than I thought.
Then the
Good
shadows
job,
reach out.
So that's it,
Fucking high
kid.
five.
Hey,
I
campaign's
cast
over, right? We go.
The shadows reach out, and they grasp. And the body starts to puppet itself up. Back up. Dun, 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 dun. Its eyes empty. Its presence gone. The madness, the dark. It is not a person anymore. It cannot feel. It is devoid of all things. But it doesn't need to be alive, living, to be puppeteered. Nothing needs to be anything for it to be a puppet. And you see it kind of like dark strings of shadow start to form. And it stands and it looks at you all. And it claps. And then one hand points, and you see a dark, sadistic grin on its face as it points to the keep. It does not speak. It simply points.
Anything
Okay.
of divine sense?
You do not feel any presence from within that thing. That is, of those tears that you felt, whatever is possessing it or using it is completely out of the scope of it.
Damn. All right.
Well, I
You
guess
just-
we better
You
head
just go
towards the-
inside.
Yeah.
I should note now that you're in the courtyard, you can hear the raging battle outside. In like the actual city, that seems where all the troops are. This castle seems undefended, like it was waiting for you. And you see the thing that has possessed the puppet claps one last time, reaches into the area where its hole is. You see it kind of. It doesn't speak. It like mimes a laugh, and then you see it kind of fill it in with a dark void, pat itself off, adjust its hat, crush the mask that was on its face, apply a new one completely out of shadow instead of anything else, flexes, and then it snaps and it's gone.
That's a good sign, right? That's a good thing.
Nope.
Moving forward.
I mean, I don't think this is
Portal.
I don't think this is the weirdest
Yeah?
thing that has
Would you like to
happened
try to
us,
counterspell it?
so-
Because it was
Oh.
casting a spell, but yeah.
What was it? What was it? How was it casting it?
When it was moving to snap, it was casting a spell.
Oh. No. Oh.
All right, noted.
But in this room, these statues.
In the courtyard.
How tall are they?
Oh yeah, that would have been as you guys were moving through.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. As we're moving through and we see this the
Right.
court magician, court wizard, he's in this area, right? With the
Generally
moving
speaking,
through.
yeah, it's a little bit more wide open. The roof isn't there.
Well, like near where he is there any of these kind of like old statues?
And the courtyard has all sorts of decorations. A small little
Any of
garden.
them like under 10 feet tall?
Yeah, a couple.
All right, I'm just gonna Shane's gonna like as we move away or if we're moving through now, just touch one of them and cast light on it, so it's just glowing really brightly.
All right, noted. And as you leave, the visage of a what?
We're privy to the information, like as a whole. Then Darrenek was the one that.
Leo
is
has
the
not told
reason.
you anything.
Okay,
I have
okay.
not told you dick because you.
Because I wanted to
fucking-
greet the boss as, "Hey, you fat dumb bitch, your brother says hello." But I guess if I don't know that, I can't
No, no, I'm depriving you of that pressure and of the fucking several 6 guns that will be pointed at your fucking head.
All right, you step past the courtyard. One of the statues glow of an old knight, and we got a kind of like scene transition as the music. I have to change it again, one more time. You step into the castle, and it is gorgeous. It's wonderful. You had expected this kind of same dark atmosphere that the rest of the city seems to have taken. to with vicious glee, but it remains kind of wonderful. It's colorful, it's bright, it's filled with light, and it feels like you're walking through a storybook almost. You can see statues, portraits all across the walls, and you all feel pulses of powerful magic in this place. Like it is still active with some sort of spell or runic array that is continuing. And you can see flickers of blue and green down the various paths in the hallway near large portraits that line the hall to the main court, where he waits for you. Do you step forward into the hallway?
Yeah, I'm like sticking to the shadows though, trying to be stealthy as possible.
All right, you walk forward, and as you walk forward, you approach the path where the first painting hangs, and it's eye-catching. It's almost like it's being like your eyes are being drawn to it, and it's an image of a wonderfully well-dressed man with a smile on his face, standing, getting tailored by a young woman with red hair and a kind of glint of wonder. And under is written, "When we first met, my love," and there is a kind of pulse of magic from the painting. You guys can move on, or you could fuck around with it if you'd like.
A painting?
It's pulsing with faint blue magic.
I'm gonna smell the magic.
Sniff, sniff. It smells like strangely wonderful, like flora, a little bit of leather. It's weird. It's compelling almost. You can sense joy. You can feel the joy in the image, the way it is drawn.
It smells good.
All right. As you try to walk past and you sniff, you can feel the pulse of magic get stronger. And one moment, please, and you get something. I need to just make sure. You hear voices echo out from the pulse. Oh shit, I fucked up. Didn't mean to remove him from the stage. 1 second.
Oh dear.
How dare I? How dare I? You hear their first meeting. Are you doing anything? I know I'm a prince and it's kind of awkward to ask my tailor. But, you know, you're pretty reliable, on time, and I was just, you know, wondering if you were free this evening. And you can hear a chuckle, and she goes, "No, Aston, I'm not free this evening. You know that. You ask me every other week. Not yet. I have to settle some things before I can think about it." And he goes, "All right, but you promise?" And she just sighs, and yes, I promise to keep my promise. All right, that's triple promise. Let's go. And you can see a kind of joyful glee in Aston as he speaks of this, and the painting, its magic fades. And you can feel a kind of faint sense of relief. And there are 7 more paintings to go, guys. So it's going to take a little bit. All right.
Let's go.
The next one
Can't wait for this spark.
is an art piece of a festival with glowing lights, a celebration like that which you remember in Ashmore. It's pretty familiar. You can feel the joy, the alcohol, the scene playing out.
Hey, Thea's not here right now.
Oh, is Alex AFK?
Yeah,
Okay.
they're leaving.
All right. Well, we do this recap real quick, and then I'll give it back to her. Because it's like story time. It's not.
Yeah.
You guys don't have to make too many choices. I want to get this done before you guys get to the end. All right. And the festival glowing with wondrous lights, colors, and you see out there Aston, not dressed as a prince, more kind of shitty, like commoner clothes. Like he thinks it's commoner clothing, but it's like, you know, he's like a rich guy. He's trying to dress nice. And you can see that he is being dragged around in the festival excitedly by who you all would recognize as the would-be queen of the land. I don't know why her token's not displaying her name, but let me get it for you. 1 second. Her name was Lee. Bop, 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 bop. I'll update later. You see them dragging each other around through festivities, laughter, joy, cheerfulness. You see several kind of like sporting events. You see that Lee is really good with a bow and like bobbing. She's like a god, just destroying everybody in the competition. And you see Aston is not very. He doesn't seem very fit. He doesn't seem very intimidating. He seems more like a scrawny dude who is just living life. There's a kind of hammer challenge that he tries, and you see him strike it, and nothing happens. And he goes, "All right, emasculating, but I got this next time." And you see some of the joy of his youth that is immortalized in this art. And the next image is one of a ballroom dance. You can hear the melodies of ancient songs and like fantastical bards playing out as they dance their first dance together in a ballroom that looks like it's somewhere in the court. You can see Aston spinning her. It looks like a routine they have practiced hours and hours, and it looks like straight out of like Beauty and the Beast. This wonderful moment where they're just in tune and vibing and living life in a way that only two people in their youth with no worries in the world except each other can have. Boop, 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 boop. Next song, one moment. We'll move over to the other song. And then things start to change in the art. You can see Aston becomes more regal. His growth and like the way he's drawn is more kingly. It seems like he has an air of authority around him. And Lee is a lot more subdued, almost. Like she looks a lot less energetic than she used to be. And it's not like she hates it. It's more like the time and the passing of time has proven heavy on both of them. And it's not that they don't. You can see the spark is still there in the art, but it's them sitting at their court together on two thrones, looking out, speaking. And the words, they don't matter, you know, because you cannot hear them clearly. This memory of Aston's is like a turning point, perhaps where it all went wrong. Next, we have a piece of Aston speaking to a man dressed in a dark robe, similar to attire and form and like outfit like the court magician as you saw him leave, the puppet as you saw him leave, the hand as you saw him leave. And you hear Aston speaking to him, and the creature speaks out to him, and it goes, "I have terrible news for you, my sir, my liege, my king. I am an oracle of days yet to come. She will not survive the illness that will take her. Not by normal means. No cleric, no healing will save you. And I understand that she is your world, my liege. And so I present to you an opportunity. Your life is so wonderful and you have so much left to live. You are a great king. You have given so much to your people, sacrificed your own time, life, your very enjoyment of things for them. And doesn't a king deserve a gift every once in a while? A bit of appreciation outside of some money, some taxations that they do so you can support them, some false titles, some nobles that look up to you and claim that you are great and fantastic when you know all they do is plan your downfall, your destruction of everything you've sacrificed so much for." And you see Aston exhales and it goes, "I am not one to serve my kingdom with intent to betray its people for selfish goals. Begone from my court." And the creature kind of, "If you say so, my liege. But no, all things will come to pass as I have predicted. And then, perhaps, your opinion will have changed." And the creature leaves. And you see Aston exhausted almost, just looking at himself going, "The right choice is more important than myself." And we move forward, another vision, and you see Aston kneeling before a prayer altar in the church in Silverkeep, the Church of Azadin, praying with a fervence you have never seen like you've like you guys have seen it, but you like never like you aren't there for it most of the time. This is the same fervency of a man who is desperate, who is clawing at any opportunity, and he is begging Azadin for help, for salvation, for a path out to bring his wife to health, so that they may live in a way that benefits both of them and their kingdom. That they do not, that he doesn't want to lose her. He has lost so much in protecting his people, his honor, his pride, his time, his very efforts. He has given himself 100-fold more, and there has been nothing but silence when he begs, when he pleads. And you can see Aston struggling as he again decides what is right is more important than myself. And we move forward another painting, one of Aston looking sorrowful, and his wife is not in the art, but you see him standing kind of like at his throne, and you can feel the essence of this vision flowing out this painting of she's sick again. Her illness makes it difficult for her to meet the court, so I will handle your dresses alone again today. And you can see a kind of coldness has started to creep into him. A yes and yes and yes and. He's taken to the court as a politician, as a man who decides their problems and their answers for them. He seems to have lost some of that joy that he had as a youthful child in ruling a kingdom that seems so fervently inclined to doom itself. And you see the moment when a noble asks him, when you recognize as a kind of like very tall elven man who is very snooty, and he goes, Mr. Aston, why do you even bother coming to these meetings and claiming the queen will be here? We all know her condition is ill. You need not. We don't come for her guidance or her wisdom. Simply yours, my liege. And you can see Aston grip his chair with strength that cracks it. She is his light. She is his restraint. She is the reason people like this don't get suffocated like they deserve. He feels the dark creep in. He deserves it. To die. Like a worm. And he exhales and he goes, I understand your concerns, but it is not your worries or your concerns that matter to me. What matters to me is being accurate. And my queen will be back with us eventually. You must simply be patient and bear through it. And you can hear the crack of the wood in his chair. The anger that he again buries underneath what should be right. And then you step forward to a final, more recent piece that looks like it's like a couple of weeks old, of Aston standing, arms crossed over a kneeling knight, and the feeling kind of pulses. He doesn't feel bad. After that evening in the court, he took the deal. He was tired. Every time he did the right thing. The thing that was supposed to save his people. The thing that was supposed to save his family. The thing that was supposed to be right. And every time he was spit at. Why did he care? The truth was, he didn't. He just did what he was told. Always has. As people said, that's what it is to be right, to be just, to be kind to people. Fuck that noise. It doesn't matter. They don't matter. They didn't live the life that he lived of sacrifices. And they're patronizing little fucks. They're just little ants. And the only person that matters is his wife and his would-be child. The only people who brought light into his life. And you can see the moment where he snapped fully in this art piece. Where he's like, I'll burn them all if that's what it takes to bring her back. And then you step. And you see the doorway to the throne room. And you can feel the final pulse of this place filled with memory and emotion. He's not going to let go. And you know that now you stand as his only enemies, the only people that could stop him from burning this forsaken land and getting back the only thing he cares about. The doors are heavy. Who opens them?
What a baby.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm really against this guy now. I kind of sympathize.
Because
Love
you're
to
a
kill your
baby
dad,
too.
but I mean, I don't have
Okay.
the fucking strength to open it, but I feel like we should do this all at once.
Jane will open it. You guys are weak.
Yeah.
I'll open the doors. What the fuck? Yeah.
Oh, welcome back.
I think we all should.
Yeah.
I think we all should just open the door.
Short thing.
No, Jane's not actually going to. She's gonna stand back and go full stealth mode.
One second. All right.
Let you guys
Roll me
open
the
it.
stealth, and you guys opening the door together.
Yep.
You push on the gates to the throne room.
Would Jane still have my pass without a trace?
No, your password on trace wore out when you met the
No,
court
but
magician.
it's still a 31 due to my paladin aura.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So casually.
The door opens. You see a magnificent throne room that, unlike the rest of the castle, has been consumed by this negativity. Purple flames burn on braziers. Ancient statues stand pointed at a center point. You can see Aston has removed the second throne for now, for this will not be where he rules. He doesn't intend to have a kingdom. He only cares about one thing. And you can see him sat upon his throne, a blade at his side, looking down all across the hallway as the door begins to open. One moment, please.
Oh.
You stand before the king of Glaylor, a man driven mad by foolish feelings, and perhaps a little bit of rage. The world has denied him so very much, so very often, and he is done playing games. He's done being nice. He is done accepting this falsehood of be kind and the world will be kind to you.
God, this guy gets it.
He's done.
Shut up.
And as you open the door, he looks at you all and he says, nothing. He just looks at you. He leans back in his chair and he goes, well, I suppose you're here to kill me then. No response? No dramatic speeches?
Whoa. I'm sorry, I was muted. When you said that, I said, it doesn't have to be that way. But I'm yelling it from like across the hallway.
You say that?
Yeah,
You see him
fucking
turn.
300 feet
You can
away.
hear his voice booming through this place, the power flowing through it, and he goes, so weak of will that you can't even decide what you want to do?
Well, it just
And
seems
you
like you
dare?
have a.
That's
Well, no,
that's
that's not.
just Radagast. We're
Yeah,
strong
that's
of will.
actually a weird way to look at it.
Shut up!
Yelling this across.
And his voice echoes and booms. If you intend to kill me, do it with all your heart, or you will die. I am done
the
playing
sword.
these games. I
Well-
do not care for you or your petty antics of heroism.
I wasn't even.
You know she won't be the same when she comes back with all this.
Yeah, honestly, you should look to repenting and spending an afterlife
I
forever with her.
put my hand over Radagast's mouth.
I mean, honestly, though.
Kneel
if you-
before the king. Roll initiative.
Let's go!
I will do the first round today, and then we'll call it here. Because T is here. Welcome back, T.
Thank you for coming back.
That's okay. Oh god, okay.
the
there
first
it is.
round of combat when we're immediately killed.
Radagast
don't even
hate-
dies
Look,
immediately.
I don't even hate this guy so far. He just seems like he's got like a weird way of going about
Aston
everything.
is based, but we gotta kill
Aston
him.
is based.
I mean,
Put
Aston
that one in
was a
Quote's
good
channel.
guy.
He,
Aston was a good guy, but
Yeah,
He really
Aston
didn't
was
have
based
any-
and red pilled as shit.
he didn't really have any support group to help him out of his rut. So he just kept falling down deeper and deeper. Thea, what did you roll for initiative?
10.
Okay, noted. All right. Noted. Beginning combat. At the start of initiative 20, which I don't know why it's not 1 second. Let me just duplicate Aston's token real quick. Put it here. Mark it in initiative.
There are two Astons. We're doomed.
oh no!
Oh
bad.
no!
Yeah, of course there's two. There's Aston Martin and then Aston the King of Dread.
Hey, there you go.
Hey, what's his soul look like from all the way over here?
It is filled with a
Cute.
shroud of rage and silence.
God, he's
I
so
love that.
cool.
You
Layer
really have to
action.
squint to see it.
Shadows begin to flood at the outer edge of the arena. One moment, please.
I wish Leo would have gave me that note from
At the
Kenson
end
Hartwood before we
of
died.
this round, that entire section will be consumed by shadows.
Ooh.
There is no running.
Let me just embrace the shadows.
It will kill you. Well, it'll deal a lot of damage, but it might kill you. Umon.
Oh, it's my turn?
You may roll a martial
Okay.
check.
Can
Oh,
I
yeah,
do
let me-
it from all
let
the
me-
way out here?
Yeah, you can see him.
Let me pull up the Google Doc real quick.
Can
Open the
can
Aston doc.
can I try and instead of identifying one of his features, tell what his resistances are?
Yes, but
Oh.
I'm gonna tell you the features are way more important.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is the Google Doc is linked. It's pinned in the Duskfall chat. So.
Oh yeah, it's sent. That
A
was
martial
weird.
check of 15 will allow you to identify the following abilities.
Please post them in the Discord.
No,
I'm sure there are a lot.
I don't think I will.
There is 14
Yeah.
pages of content here.
Yeah, you're just gonna say like 30 fucking features.
All right. 1 second. All right. The features you may identify with this roll are the following: Despair, ye mighty, behold my workings. For them I would destroy heaven, and herald for something greater.
Shit.
Choose an ability to
One
identify.
of them's got Harold in its name.
Yeah, exactly what I was going to say. Let's do the last one, Herald, for something greater. Thank you for posting them in the chat, by the way. Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
You fucking
There's a reason it's tied. Anyway,
Uh-huh.
what would you like to do with your action?
I'm just gonna move. Wait, so my movement's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
I
30.
should clarify. That's not all his features. Those are just the one of 15 would let you
Mhm,
understand.
He's pretty far. Yeah, dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
That's your action?
Yes,
All right.
and I will, with my
Nope.
bonus, I will just move
Hold
my
up.
animals.
Wait. Aston uses a feature. Aston points his finger and it says, "And so you approach. Meet your end." All right, one moment, please. A shimmering mass of light begins to form. Oop,
Does he say that? Does he say, all right, one moment, please?
no, that's me.
Yeah.
That's me, the DM. A shimmering
Hit
mass of light
canon accepted.
appears in the center of the arena, called forth. Shadows begin to whip forward, bringing back an old foe, a soul trapped below.
Hello there.
Oh.
Oh, this isn't fair.
shit.
This is some horse shit.
This
And
is
then-
horseshit.
And then,
Hey, Portal, I'm retiring from
as-
the campaign. I'm
as
done.
a bonus action, he points at the creature and he says, "Destroy them now." And he ends his extra turn. Umon, you may continue your turn.
Wow.
This is bullshit, Portal.
This is bullshit. Yeah.
Monster almost TPK'd us. Come on.
You think it's only one?
Hey.
With my bonus, I'll just move my animals.
Oh yeah, let me
So
drag them all on
there's
the map.
yeah. So there's a goat, there's a lion, and there's a bear.
Goat.
Hey.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, and mine's a weasel, a badger,
Don't
and
worry.
a giant
Those
badger.
guys are gonna fucking die soon.
Yours are gonna die instantly.
No, mine
Yeah,
are
just
also
looking
controlled
at
by
it.
Umon in this instance, because I don't know anything about animals.
I don't know dick about animals.
Goat.
So Umon's like Noah. Fucking animal
It's
trail
goat,
all
a
around.
lion, and what was the last one? Bear. Brown
The
bear.
bear, yeah.
Turn.
All three equally scary monsters.
And a badger.
Goats and lions and bears, oh my.
Alright, and they all act on the initiatives of their owner. So you move them forward, I'll move them there as that movement. Alright.
So wait, they do you have to use a bonus to control them, or
To
do they
command
act
them.
on?
They to
Yeah.
command them. And so you
So I have to
command
use
it.
my bonus, right?
They have to dash to get out there.
Yeah.
Hmm
Yeah, they'll do basically the same as I did. Just move and then dash.
Mhm.
I think the lion would be kind of ahead because he has a speed of 50.
hmm
So he would move like 100, which is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85. Yeah, like right here. I'm gonna put him right here.
All right.
There you go. Yep, that's all my stuff.
All righty. All right. Aston commands his spirit to do as he demands. It is the subject of the king. All right. I need. Let's see which one is gonna do. All right, cool. It's gonna use an action. Let's see how far can it go. Pretty far. All right. Teleports. Amaiwamo. Shinderu. And which is it gonna pick? It's commanded by Aston, so it's gonna pick Umon. You see the creature teleports behind you, Umon, striking down at your back.
Okay.
And Aston goes, one by one you'll fall. I have all day. Do you?
I've got a week, pal.
All right, Jane, it's your turn.
Yes.
So that was
Your
Assassin's turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
This thing doesn't have a turn. It acts on Aston's initiative, and he has to command it.
Okay.
Or it acts on its turn, more accurately.
She kind of like, as she starts moving, uses her
Ooh.
bonus action to turn invisible.
All right. I forgot one on the list, by the way. I thought it was DC 20, but it's DC 15, which is command.
I'm gonna go ahead and you do a insight check for a martial check before I forget.
Go ahead. You go invisible. With an 18, you can identify either Despair Ye Mighty, Behold My Workings, Command. And for them, I would destroy heaven.
Maybe for them I would destroy heaven?
Yeah, that one sounds cool. Let's do that one.
All right. For them, I would destroy heaven. Let me just scroll down the list because it's a little bit closer to the bottom. That is his feature.
Okay.
Hey, can Umon polymorph one of the beasts that we summoned?
Yeah, he could. But
Yeah.
it'd have to be of equal CR.
Right.
I throw the rising dawn at this dude.
This dude?
13 radiant damage.
This guy, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you get sneak attack too.
Yep.
Yeah,
This
for
one.
this bunch of fucking animals.
13 more radiant damage. And is he undead?
He is not. Actually, yep, yeah, he is. One, sorry.
So an extra D8, or is it more than that?
No, it's the one.
No.
It's the 1d8 still. You strike with holy light that seems to burn this creature inside out. You rolled really. Aston needed a slightly better initiative to do the cool thing. Rip. Anyway.
Rip.
Okay, but that's my action, my bonus action, my movement, and so I'm all good with that, I think. Yeah.
Okay. I'll mark you.
I'm invisible. Is there like a thing I can put on my tokens? Yeah, I can.
I will go here.
I'll put this one on you to mark that you're invisible.
Yeah,
I
that
will.
works. Cool.
Martial check.
You may identify one of those abilities.
I'm thinking either Behold My Workings or the Spare Ye Mighty.
I mean, those are the only ones that. Because command is just gonna, it's command.
Let's do the spare ye mighty.
Okay.
Also,
There you go. Despair Yamati. Aston can interrupt a turn once a round after another creature has taken either an action or a bonus action. He takes the turn as normal, then the character may complete their turn. Aston also has advantage on all clashes, as well as a flat +2 to this check. It should be noted, these abilities are not sealable, the first 4.
I hate you. Okay.
Sure, can you check again?
Correct.
Advantage on all class. So he's a +16 clash fucking bonus?
Yes. Yes, he does.
Jesus.
You want to fight? Let's fucking fight, loser.
Jesus Christ. Okay then.
Show me your stuff.
So I just have a quick question, Portal. For the Blade of Lost Memories, would it be a free action to change its shape?
Yeah. In this instance.
Okay.
Because you knew we were getting in the fight. You could just phew, it's a long sword.
Yeah, too long.
In the
Okay.
future, it would be an action to change it. This is just for dramatic effect.
Wow, okay then. God, anything I can do from this goddamn distance?
You could dash.
I know, but well,
Pain Pecco.
pain. Yeah, I will. Who's up next? Radagast. Okay. I'll go up here, so that you're in my save bonus, Umon.
Okay.
I think I've done everything, so.
Alright. Radagast.
Shit. I think I just want to get closer to him. I feel like that's gonna be the hardest thing, is getting just like close enough to him.
Yeah.
Alright.
Wait, he's moved? Yep.
I'm gonna take a dash action to move another 30 feet.
Like that?
Like right here.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I'm going to, let's see what I got prepped.
Marshall check. Remember, Marshall check.
I don't think there's anything I'm forgetting so far, so I'm just gonna keep.
Spacing.
Let's see. It took an action.
God damn it. Just roll the check, Nor, for fuck's sake.
I'm just making sure. Come on. Fuck. Yeah, I'll just roll a martial check right now. Can
ahead.
I bonus action a spiritual weapon right next to this guy though?
You may.
Okay.
That's also. If you put it here, it would have advantage on the attack.
Okay, I put it there then.
Yeah, let's put it further from the fight.
Alright. And that's just 1d8, right? Plus 4.
Once you roll your attack.
Yeah, once you roll your attack.
Did that roll? Okay. And that's wisdom mod plus proficiency?
Yeah.
Is it 12 hit?
Yeah,
You have
yes.
advantage.
Oh, no,
I
12
have
doesn't hit, but yeah, you do have advantage. Thought 12 hit. That hits.
Is it 7? Alright, cool. Let's see if this works the way I wanted to. Does this count as a weapon attack?
Yeah.
Can I
think-
apply Divine Strike to it?
Yeah.
Okay. And that'd be 1d8 plus 3 plus 1d8 radiant.
Mhm.
Wow, god damn it. 7 damage?
8 damage, technically.
So sad.
It's vulnerable to radiant.
Look,
Yeah.
at some point.
This one is, yeah.
Pathetic.
And anything else?
This was my bonus action. Yeah, I'll roll a martial check. Just felt like somebody was gonna say something, and that's just against my insight.
Yeah. You may identify one of the DC 15 ones. Behold my working or command.
Wanna get behold my working?
What's command?
Is that the one you choose? All right.
Yeah.
Command.
It's.
I love you so much.
Ask him to
Thank you for
forego
that.
his own action, instead commanding a shade to act in his stead.
Interesting. He forgot his action.
Forego.
Alright.
That's all.
Also, is the weapon glowing, Portal?
Your weapon? No.
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 Damn it. I have a feeling.
Thea, it is your turn.
Martial check. Always.
Yeah, I'm gonna martial check. I'm gonna do a history check and add my d6 to it.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
You can add the d6 after you roll, so you can roll and then say you want to add it.
Iron, we have to be martial check monkeys.
Are you adding the d6?
I mean, you never forget it, so I just stopped fucking saying it.
All right,
you feel the two positions.
One moment. You hit the 20, which means you can identify one of the following abilities: Royal Authority, Shade Caller. 1 second, let me scroll into the Duskfall chat so I can post them. Royal Authority, Shade Caller. What else is there? There's Life Siphon, and Armaments of Legends.
Oh, God.
What do we think, boys?
They all sound nutty. What's the Armaments of Legends? There was one that was called that.
That's a list of 20
Not
ones.
healable. Okay. Maybe Life Siphon. That sounds like he's gonna heal from that. So maybe we should know about it. Let's do that one if you want. T.
Yeah,
Once
sounds good to
around,
me.
as a reaction, when a creature within 30 feet would be healed by any means, Aston can expend a point of despair. He is healed for the amount the creature would have been. The targeted creature cannot heal by any means until the start of their next turn, or the next turn. If Aston does not heal, he instead deals damage to another creature as much as he would have healed.
Wow.
I'm sorry, did you want to heal?
So I'm useless this fight, guys.
Well, he can only do it once around, and his resource has a limit, and it takes his reaction. But
I only took healing spells for this fight, guys.
just use them out of his range, fool. It's 30 feet.
Sure.
Umon, I want you to know, I took majority healing spells for this fight.
God damn it.
We're fucked.
I mean, just don't give him enough to spare, and he won't be spamming Life Siphon. He can only do it once around anyway. Just
Yeah.
don't use big heal spells. Do tiny heals. All right.
Just gonna
Thea,
use
what would you
fucking
like to do?
healing word for the fight. It's out of spite.
You would like to move up, right?
Yes.
Into punch range of creature. You can't reach punch range of creature.
It's close as I can get.
Yep, that's as close as you can get.
That looks good.
Mm-hmm.
And you said it's not punching range?
Not punching range.
That's fine. Am I able to burn a Moxie in advance of my next turn?
For what?
Actually, no, never mind. I was thinking too far ahead. I think that's all I'm gonna do for now.
You got your bonus action? Nothing at all?
Yeah.
Alright. Noted. Whew, boy. And for today, how long do you guys want to keep going? I'll ask you this question.
I'm fucking ready.
For another half hour?
Yeah, I can go.
Another- All good?
I mean,
You
I
good, T?
know. I don't know about T. Yeah, it's pretty late for her.
It's up to T.
It's nearly 3 for me.
Yeah. It's up to you.
Yeah, if you want to stop, we'll just stop.
You feeling
pin
for
in it.
another 30 minutes, or do you think
Do
we
one
should
more
call it?
round T and then call it.
I probably should call it.
Okay, let's call it that.
All right,
All right.
that's fine.
Next week we will be continuing this fight, doing the entirety of the first couple bits. It's very likely we'll have to take another intermission then. Just telling you ahead of time.
Jesus.
Play to your strengths.
What do you mean by
Work together.
intermission?
Like another week where it's like we stop in the middle of
Oh.
the fight.
Okay.
Play to your strengths. Work together. Hold on to hope, and see you next week.
Fuck you, Portal.